Yes!
Yeah,
Come
boy.
on! We
Let's
are
get it.
top league. Welcome to the Top 4 podcast. That is absolutely correct. My name is Peter. As you can see, Arsenal FC. Till I die, people, till I die. I'm here with Oscar, a Chelsea fan.
Hey, another day, another dollar. Chelsea at home to Newcastle United. Let's see what Pochettino's got in store for us today, man. Let's see.
I'm joined by AD, a Liverpool fan.
Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. I feel like I said that in months. Feels like years.
Finish it. Come on, finish it.
La, 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 the Egyptian king. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah. Right, listen, man, we're back, baby. Live and direct.
And I'm joined by Robinho, a Manchester United fan.
10 games to go, people. 10 games to go. And before we even get to the comments, I already saw something and I was like, huh? How dare you attack me, Mr. Nat? He said, notice how Man United win. Robert's back. Fair weather fan. 2-2s. I was here last week. Where were you? Call yourself a fan of the Top 4 podcast, trying to say that you come up to me. I was here when we lose. I was here when we win. Don't try that game with me. Take your nonsense out of here. 10 games to go, people. 10 games to go.
10 games to this crap is over, man.
Yeah.
10 games to go. Before we get into all the good stuff and good business, by the way, people, we are live at Stamford Bridge. The Chelsea are up against Newcastle United. It's going to be a bombarding fixture, I think. I think it's going to be full of entertainment, full of goals.
Bombarding?
Yeah, I don't know. He's made that one up.
Mix a couple words.
Listen, go check out this. Go get a thesaurus, people. Yeah, we are live at Stamford Bridge. Oscar should be there. However, he is.
Why should I be there? I'm here with the Top 4 podcast. I'm here with the Top 4 listeners. They want to hear my opinions on the weekend's action. Nobody cares about Chelsea at Newcastle United. Nobody cares.
Here's the thing, Oscar. I thought he was a true blue. That's all.
I've been a true blue, man. Been a true blue since 01. Don't chat to me. Don't chat to me.
I find the words. What are they? True blues, top reds. I class them as certain type of people.
Chelsea's one is not actually true blue. Chelsea's one is proper Chelsea. Proper Chelsea.
Proper Chelsea, lovely.
Yeah.
Chelsea,
Yeah.
What's the Arsenal version of that?
Gooners, mate.
Yeah,
Nothing fancy. Gooners. All right. Before we get into it, people, what's your highlight of the weekend, Oscar? Let's start with you.
My highlight of the weekend is something that you guys will all enjoy. It wasn't on the weekend; it was during the week. But I went to the cinema. I went to watch The Iron Claw. Guys, this is a movie that all of you need to see. This is a movie that all of you need to see. All of you. Excellent film.
Was it every man cinema thing?
Nah. It was a regular view. A regular view cinema, but the film was fantastic. Zac Efron deserves an award for that, whatever award they want to give him. But yeah, if you're into wrestling and but it's just a good film. The person I watched it with don't even watch wrestling, but they enjoyed it. So yeah, check that out.
What, date night? Yeah. Cheers.
Nah. Okay. All right. All right.
I want 100%, not 50-50.
Hey.
Oscar's ambiguous on purpose. I mean,
Now, to be fair, a date to see Iron Claw, she's a keeper. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. If she's watching the product, oh man,
Von Erichs.
Let's say it will leave fragile people in tears. Let's put it that way.
Hey, what? Yeah, Oscar. Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah.
How have you guys not seen it? What are you guys playing?
Saturday's free.
You guys are moving mad. Like
Saturday's
all
free.
3 of you need to go and watch this film.
I'm gonna watch. No, because I love Dark Side of the Ring. Like what Vice do. I've watched every Dark Side. Like guys I've never heard of. I've watched every single one of them.
Are you up to date?
Not yet. Because I know the new season just come out, didn't it? New season just come out.
They did that one on Earthquake.
I'm about to dig in.
Yeah, some of the names they be doing on there, it's like
no, Oscar, don't.
There's only so many murder suicides you can, you know what I mean?
The disrespect. Hey, respect Dark Side of the Ring.
Take the Snakes, Robert's dad. Have you heard of him? What's he call him? Something Grizzly. Madman.
Yeah, New Jack City was the worst. New Jack was an absolute animal. Anyway,
New Jack, what a guy.
Anyone else? Robinho, AD, what's your highlight of the week?
Obviously it was Mother's Day, innit? So surprise them, mother. Go see them.
Nice.
See
them.
big up the mumsy and all that stuff. But yeah, it was a calm weekend. Nothing much to it.
AD.
Bro, you know what? Funnily enough, man, I done absolutely sweet FA. I was at home preparing for war. That's what I was doing. Preparing for war.
Was you like the Rock banging and clanging?
banging and clanging. First of all, got to get that in there. Got to get that in there. And yeah, man, I was chilling.
Yeah, I did my thing. Did you, man, do your thing? Did you get your mother's gifts on Sunday?
Whoa.
Hey,
tell the truth. Tell the truth. I did. I can.
Good on you, mate. Good on you.
Hey, Mirad has a highlight of the week. He says his highlight was The Rock's entrance on SmackDown.
Woo!
Electrifying.
Heel Rock is the best Rock. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me tell you. Go back and watch 99 Rock and 2003 Rock. That heel Rock is elite levels of
it doesn't feel long enough. Like I feel like
they're not long.
You're probably going for like 4 months a run.
Yeah, you're probably right, to be fair.
But that entrance was fantastic.
It was.
It's 1-0 Chelsea!
About time! I was there waiting. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
I actually want Chelsea to win because I actually can't stand Newcastle.
What's happening at Stamford Bridge?
I'm gonna be mad if this is the case, yeah. But Chelsea were playing struggling to get out there in half in the first 4 or 5 minutes, but then got the ball to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer started getting on there, doing his little thing. Ball outside the box. Cole Palmer takes a shot. I don't know if Jackson kicks it or if it goes through his legs. I'm hoping Jackson doesn't touch it because that means I get a Gusto assist. But I don't know it.
I don't think you could get Gusto assist from that.
Why not? Oh no, I didn't realize it came off the defender. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jackson did touch it. Brilliant goal, man. Brilliant goal. If he meant to do that, then that's fantastic. But yeah, happy Chelsea 1-0 up, man. Good play.
1-0 to the good.
Like I said, I can't stand Newcastle, so I'm happy Chelsea are winning.
No, I need a Magpie win. I can't lie. I'll give you my highlight.
Magpie win.
Because I want Chelsea to lose. My highlight of the weekend, people. Obviously, I wasn't here last week, so it's only right. It's only right. You gotta love it, lads. You gotta love it.
Do you know what? I thought Peter's highlight of the week was gonna be?
Brilliant.
I thought Peter's highlight of the week was gonna be the Tifo video where they violated his picture.
Robin,
he wasn't here last week. That's why
we discussed it the week prior when he was here.
I could have sworn. Yeah, I swear we did.
We discussed. It was my highlight.
Anyways,
yeah.
Do you not sue Peter?
What's that? Listen, guys. When I tell you, bruv, an away day experience. I mean, there's nothing like it. There is nothing like it. And I was in the depths of Sheffield, in the city centre, smelling the Yorkshire tea. You know what I'm saying? The greasy chuck butty. It was there, bruv. It was all there, mate. And I was living
on deck.
Oh, living la vida loca.
Those are the nicest trips you've ever done tasted.
Oh, you were 100% on the pints. How many videos you sent?
I was working, mate. I was on job. Listen, not 1 ounce of liquor touched my mouth. So it was.
I don't believe it.
All I can say. All I did was give you I just wanted to give you the live reporting, as I couldn't be on the pod. I just had to give you what was going on at the stadium. So yeah, being at Bramall Lane,
that must have been fantastic watching your team score goal after goal after goal away from home.
And the thing is, the 2 games I didn't get tickets for or didn't go to was West Ham away and Burnley away. And I was like, for goodness sake, I need a good result like this. Because I was sick to death.
Can you admit Sheffield are an absolute garbage? Well, can you be done now?
What's Sheffield like as a place? It seems like a hole.
It's hilly. It's
no,
hilly.
it's not a hole. It's not a hole at all.
It's hilly.
It's very hilly. It's very hilly.
It's
But,
very hilly.
Yeah, it's hilly. But you
Yeah,
know what?
Is it better or worse than Leeds?
Oh, it's better than Leeds.
It's a pretty low bar, that.
Not a high bar. Yeah.
Do you know what though, Oscar? I'm getting Nottingham vibes from it. I get a little bit of Nottingham vibes from it in terms of like.
Because it's because there's a tram there, isn't it?
That's also, there's a massive uni there as well. Like it's got a big uni life.
What,
So
Hallam,
I nearly went there for my
Sheffield
degree.
Uni. There's Sheffield and
Your
Sheffield
life would
House.
be so different, you know.
Speaking of,
Say again?
Your life would be so different.
I don't even think it would. You know.
Speaking of Sheffield Uni, something very weird. You know how they're building Brent Cross West, like the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're putting a Sheffield Uni campus there.
Fairs, man. Fairs.
In London, a Sheffield.
In
Uni.
London.
I saw
London.
one in Houston.
Yeah, Coventry has a campus in London.
Are you, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Open uni or something. I couldn't believe it.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what these men are on.
I saw Wales. I saw there's a Wales one somewhere.
Yeah, man.
I
mean,
Mental.
life is laughing. But guys, we've digressed. Can I go through the comments from the top 4 podcast listeners? The
Please
faithful
do.
faithful audience that are here every single Monday live at 8 p.m. If you're listening to this on one of the apps, SoundCloud, Spotify, anyone wants, join us live on YouTube and you can get your comments read out live. But, you know, we're happy that you're listening either way. Murad says, good evening to the greatest football podcast to air on a Monday night when agendas happy run. Manchester City dropping points away from home to lower league opposition. Wait, Liverpool are top of the league going into the game. That doesn't make sense.
I'm about to say, this makes 0 sense.
Doesn't make any sense. Wow. Oh my goodness. Tahar says big up top 4. Tahar also says Liverpool got robbed. Listen, Tahar, we will get
We'll
right
get there.
into
We will
that.
get there.
We will get into that.
Right.
Tahar says time check for the game, please and thank you. Look, I'm on 11:20. I'm a bit behind you guys.
I'm 11:30.
I'm a bit, but 10 seconds ahead of me. Goodness
Good
me.
10 to 33, 34, 35.
Now,
I'm
this
there,
now,
brother.
now television. Goodness me. Tahar says, hey, Oscar, stop looking at the screen. I thought you're not watching Chelsea no more. Look, I'm watching it from the comfort of my own home. All right. Go into the stadium.
Tahar, he wishes he was there. Let's have it right. He wishes he was there.
Do I? PR, do
He
I?
wishes he was there.
Do I? It's cold. It's man.
It's not that cold. Relax. We're not up north. It's not that cold.
It's cold.
It's a cold
Whoa.
night, man. It's a cold night.
It's a
It's a
great.
bluster-
It's
it's a blustering night.
Right now, it's 8 degrees, Pete. That's. come
Listen, when it's 5 and below, that's cold.
on. All right. Guy goes to Sheffield once. Now tell me what's cold.
All right,
Is it Peter? Nat said Peter Howard still City.
Oh, it was lovely. It was lovely to meet the Yorkshire people. Obviously, I kept a low profile because, you know what I'm saying, there weren't many of my type over there. Let's just put it that way. And, you know, I didn't want to get too close. But I met a good...
When you say your type, what do you mean?
Mate, you could have said you're a uni student. You'd be fine.
The thing is, yeah, well, the thing is, I got talking to one guy.
Arsenal.
I got what to be fair, I was actually the only thing Arsenal was inside. So I was in like a black Adidas jacket, kept it calm, kept it moving. You know, them ones there. But chatting to one Sheffield United fan, and we were just going through the history of Sheffield United. It was sick, man. We were talking about when obviously Jackie Elka was there in goal against Arsenal back in 2007 when they beat us and stuff like that. Yeah, it was good talk, good stuff.
What? Is that how far the history lesson went?
Of course, because that's all as far as I can remember of them.
I was there. At least a young Brian Dean or
Brian
something.
Dean. Okay, I mean, you know, we're talking about. To be fair, we're talking about Curry. Is it Tony Curry? Yeah, man, we're talking about him.
There we go, man. I've never heard of. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the top 4 podcast.
Chris Wilder, you know what I mean? Chris Wilder when he was a player.
Chris Wilder. What a man.
Murad says, might I add, my predictions are all prophecies coming true. I tell you what's happening in the games coming up, and it happens. I think he just predicts Man City to lose every week, and then when they drop points, he gets it.
Oscar, you're not wrong.
How was your crystal ball looking last May? How was your crystal ball looking last May?
My days.
He wants to know about crystal balls. Look, last week I did say that this game. In fact, we'll get into it. I was gonna dive in. So big up to you, my brother. I've seen you everywhere now. TikTok, shorts, Tifo, football, everywhere, man. Pete, you're all over the gaff. You're all over the gaff. Endo says Cov Uni is too unserious. That's where Madueke and Chukwuemeka came from. They respect Cov Uni, man. Some of us are upstanding citizens that came from.
What's my man? Was it what rapper come from up there? Was it J1?
J1's from Cov. Yeah.
Hey, he does gospel. Have you seen the last thing?
Hit that exit. Yeah, his last song is a gospel song. I listened to it. What was that?
Is it?
He was praying in the pulpit, like the brother held him up. And
yeah, but don't you feel like every rapper goes through that phase where they have to make a God song?
Maybe.
I hear that.
The next song could be crazy.
Do you know what?
The next song could be crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, you know what I mean? Like,
we can talk about it, to be fair, because what's the Skepta song? Praise the Lord.
Oh, yeah, but Praise the Lord is not a Christian song. Praise the Lord
is like three or post all over the house.
It's the yeah, I know. that was post.
He says, I praise the Lord and break the law.
That's what I said. When you heard it, I said, are you sure about that?
The J1 song, he's actually quoting the Bible. He's actually in the church. Like, he's actually doing like what you would say he's doing. But big up everybody. Everybody's got their own journey in it. And I just don't know if I'm tapped in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's his name?
Kanye West made a gospel album, says now.
It's like the Stormzy song, innit? Like, I was like, all right, cool, innit? And then I just kept it moving, because my man was sending for chip and running up in his house. So, you know what I mean?
You know what Stormzy thing, no? Nah. What did she say? One day it's blinded by your grace, next day it's bang you in your face.
And then remember the other lyric, how are you blinded by his grace but still managed to find my door? I said, no! No!
Hey, that's
Chip
funny,
ate
man.
him alive, I can't lie. Chip ate him alive, I can't lie.
Lola says Pastor Lou is from Cov. Shout out to Pastor Lou, man. They don't know about the block life. He's cold.
Him and Backward G, that's like Cole and York, bro. Deadly duo. On me.
My family, bag of us all.
My family. Yeah, I feel like when I went Cov, yeah, it didn't have the reputation it has now. Like,
because you was in the era when it was growing.
You were in the trenches.
When I was going there, it was just emerging uni, new buildings, new everything. It looked good. It looked crisp. Now it has this reputation of like,
bro,
I don't know, man.
Oscar, Coventry City now play at the Rico Arena again. Like, times have changed, okay?
I used to work, guys. I used to work at the Rico when I was living in Coventry. I used to work there.
I get hit with the Rico.
Endo says, Narcos, how do we play our B team and outplay City like that? Guys, should we get into the game?
Let's get into the nitty-gritty. It's lovely.
So now the
no-go uni.
Relax. Let's get this again.
Nah, sorry, Lola said Cov was a no-go uni.
Tahar says Arsenal stop and Davis gone. On the Cov point, yeah.
Allow Dave.
There was a strip of uncles.
Allow Dave. Listen.
Yeah, there was hella uncles. In Cov. Yeah. Nat said Oscar went uni when BMW.
Darren Huckabee. You can't forget Huckabee. Oh, good.
I said Darren Huckabee. That's the 90s, you know.
What them man when they were playing at Highfield Road? Oh my god. Okay, let's get into it though, people. Liverpool won, Manchester City won. It was a blockbuster of an event. It was a barn burner. Scenes of glorious emotion, great football to watch, a great weekend. AD, Liverpool, you know. I'll tell you what a game. I mean, give me your thoughts on it. I mean, there's so much to discuss.
Bro, I don't
see your thoughts.
I don't even know why I want to kick off, but I think how about I kick off with this? Obviously, you mentioned it's a great game. And I think these Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola games, particularly Anfield, they tend to be great games. And I actually had a thought, right? It's a shame that there's been almost too much respect in these fixtures, because I feel like when you look at the longevity of the managers, right? When you look at the quality of the football, when you look at the quality of the players, that punch, that epic rivalry, that lack of a Pizzagate moment. Just what I'm saying. It's like I feel like this should be an all. When you look at all the, you know, the quality of the players, you know, you talk about your KDBs and your Van Dijks, but it's not an all-time Premier League rivalry, and I don't know why. I don't know why. No, as in you can't compare this to like peak United Arsenal.
Do you know
I mean,
what?
it's not as good, but you can compare it.
No, but you know what? You gotta look at this rivalry differently. I think you got to look at this rivalry differently. Because in some ways, it's one of the best rivalries ever in the Premier League. Purely on the base of the quality of team.
On the quality,
it's the best that we've seen. So, like, AD, to your point, it doesn't need to have the needle necessarily. I don't think. I think it can be. These two can stand alone. Like, look at the best we've seen. Look at what this is the best.
I think a side is hitting the nail in the head. Like, like for me, it felt like, if Fergie and Wenger were to be in the same room as each other, a scrap will kick off. Where with Pep and Klopp, it almost felt like it was a bit of a cold war. It was very passive aggressive.
Yeah,
I'll invite you to the barbecue. And I'll say, oh, my garden is bigger than yours. And then I'll tell you, oh, my son went to Yale. I'll tell you, oh, my son went to Harvard. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was like it was fizzing to that melting pot, but it didn't quite blow. Like, I remember that whole Gomez Sterling sort of incident where it almost felt like it was getting to those sorts of levels that Keane Vieira, but not quite. Does that make sense?
Nah,
I don't know.
These men are hugging each other every game.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, man. It's just...
Lola says, when it comes to the narrative of City Liverpool era, it's just nice, not disparaging teams, but
they're just nice.
The fans are just too nice. The managers are friendly. The needle on the pitch.
Do you know what? No. I don't agree with the fans bit. Mate, Liverpool and Man City have been going at it, fan base for fan base.
First of all, Peter, name 4 Man City fans. Name 4 Man City fans.
They love each other.
But also, whenever Liverpool go to City, right? Whenever Liverpool go to City, City fans are already there trying to, intimidate their area and everything else. When Liverpool and City come to Liverpool, it's there. There's footage.
No. Liverpool.
One sec. When City come to Liverpool, I mean, the bus is actually damaged. You know what I'm saying? Like the drama's there.
Yeah, but that's because Scousers are like that.
That's because I'm about to say, come on.
They don't do it to everyone.
Man City.
They don't do it with Man United. They don't do it with Everton.
But no, they do. They do it. They do it because they want to win the league. Like, they do it because they want to win the league. So, of course, when City come to town, they bring out the flares, they bring out all the stuff. But in terms of the pure hatred, Liverpool fans don't hate City, and neither do City.
Mate, Liverpool fans
we're a bit jealous. We're bitter, but it's not hatred.
But that's the thing. It's a rivalry because at the end of the day, Liverpool. The reason Liverpool only have one Premier League title is because of them lot. Do you know what I'm saying?
But Pete, no, I think to say it's not a rivalry is unfair, but it's not a fierce rivalry.
Yeah, it's not.
In comparison to...
No, I think it is fierce.
No, it's not.
I think it's a fierce rivalry.
Okay, you go back to the Arsenal United one. Obviously, that's probably the most fierce we've seen.
The atmosphere was so good yesterday.
But you look at when... Pete, you look at when, for example, Chelsea were going up against United, when you had all the England players didn't even speak to each other at England camps. You had that whole situation. You look at when Liverpool challenged United for that that brief period, and you had flipping, Rafa coming, losing his head in the presser. Kevin Keegan losing his head in the presser. Like, there was so much vitriol and wanting to beat Man United. I just don't see the same as City.
It was mind games. It was
the managers. The only difference was the managers. The managers were the only ones that weren't egging things on.
And the players, bro. The players. There was beef amongst the players.
And you hear what Guardiola said at the end of his post-match, right? The guy, everyone was talking about Anfield. City don't come to Anfield and win often here and there, whatever. Yeah, and he said, "Bruv, Klopp's never won at my ground." Like, he literally just said, like, he literally come out. He was like,
"That's the thing. It's snide."
But what I'm saying is that, okay, it doesn't necessarily go full Fergie on it or full whatever. Like, fine, okay, he doesn't do that, but there is needle to an extent. And the needle simply is like we went through. We weren't. I don't know if we're going to appreciate it a little bit later, but City versus Liverpool. You realize the games that took place when they went head to head is what won the league. In the same vein, Man United Arsenal rivalries. In the same vein, Chelsea United rivalries. Like, it's I don't like this idea that this rivalry isn't fierce because the managers don't bite at each other. And in fact, the managers really respect each other because they're world class.
I think that's what we're talking about, though. We're talking about the fighting, the anger, the players not liking each other, the managers snapping at each other. That's what we're on about. Do you think a kick like Doku's kick on McAllister, which we're going to get into, could you imagine that happening in the Arsenal flipping Arsenal Man United era.
I'm not saying they're the same. No, I'm not saying they're the same.
Yes, but that's what we compare it to.
It doesn't mean it's not fierce. Somebody says it's not a rivalry, and then they said it's not fierce. I mean, come on.
Yeah, to say it's not a rivalry is overstepping the mark. But
it's ridiculous.
It's not fierce.
It's certainly not fierce.
It's not fierce, man. It's not fierce. Lola says Liverpool City rivalry gives me Liverpool and Everton energy. It's a rivalry, but I don't feel the pure hate. Nat says rivalries are final. Ajax, Boca River Plate, Madrid Barca, PSG Marseille, Kaiser Chiefs, Orlando Pirates. I don't know nothing about that.
Football connoisseur. You name me the Orlando Pirates number 9.
Miran says Liverpool are a spot of bother for City, nothing more than a spot. Woo, that's crazy.
Damn.
Lola says Peter is talking about rivalry as purely football. For me, it's proper rivalry needs more than on the pitch quality, and I think that's it for me. I think in terms of quality of matches, you could argue we ain't seen better quality than when
the best.
It's the best.
That game where they beat us 2-1 in 2019, probably the best game of football I've ever watched.
Mate, the 2-2 for me. The 2-2 for me.
Take your pick. Take your pick.
It wasn't take your pick, yeah. The 2-2 was Salah's goal in that game. I just said, this is outrageous what we're watching.
Yeah, shout out to Nat. He says, look, if that Doku kick happens in United Arsenal era, the game's getting locked off. 6 red cards. You can't
100%.
raise it. You can't raise your stud to a man's chest.
All right, fine. Fair enough. Okay, go ahead.
Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it.
I was gonna say before after Adrian said his part, for me personally, and Adrian could chime in. At the start, it was all City. At the start, and all that stuff. There was lots of pressure coming of Liverpool not in their places or stuff, and Liverpool just grew. And then the tide from the second half onwards, it was just all Liverpool. To my surprise, I thought even in the second half that they couldn't keep us. But yeah, credit due, they did. They actually did.
Yeah.
So
I totally agree with you, Robin. I mean, like the first half for me, it was like bog standard City. This is what the mission was, this is the job, this is what we're gonna do. And in case people haven't been watching City, because more often than not, people don't actually watch City games more or less, and then until they play like the big team, unless there's like games that's like, we need City to drop points, blah blah blah.
You're like, they've won 13 in a row.
It's like all of a sudden they won 13 in a row. The first time, it was very much like Liverpool could have been 2 down, going into the half time. And I think Klopp was definitely like, he was clapping and then ran straight into the tunnel because he knew, right, it's only 1-0. Like, as much as everything's gone on, it's only 1-0. The second half, as soon as Liverpool scored the goal in the second half, I was like, damn it. Because obviously I wanted a draw, but I just thought that goal was too early because I thought, damn it, Liverpool are going to go ahead and win this game. What I didn't expect, as I'm sure you guys would agree, how long this onslaught was against Man City was outrageous. It was too much.
What did Pep call it?
Say again?
Pep said wave after wave after wave after wave. So he said so many waves, it's a freaking tsunami for like 20 minutes.
I've never seen Man City this vulnerable in my life.
I've
never seen it.
Sevens.
The guy was like, I need to take off De Bruyne. You know when he has to say, no, I need you to come out of this fire. And De Bruyne's like, I want to be in the beef. What are you doing? Why are you taking me off? Get him off.
I thought that was a very random substitution.
I thought it was
very random.
Scandal. I thought it was a scandal when it happened.
I don't know why.
Kovacic as well. I was like, oh my God, what's he gone for? What's he doing here? I was like, no.
I'm sure Oscar can attest to this. If I ask you, and this is similar to sort of, and Kovacic is actually my favorite type of player because I'm going to mention another name, Moussa Dembele. I'm going to ask Oscar, what's Kovacic's 1 or 2 best traits and best attributes? Like, what's he very good at?
I think he's really good at dribbling and I think evading pressure. So he's good at shielding the ball from on
keeping the ball, right?
Yeah.
So it made sense because they do play like Bruno.
In fairness, when he came on, City then took at least some part of possession at some stage. You know what I mean? At one point, you lot had like 98% possession for like about 10 minutes. It was ridiculous.
It's so frustrating because so many of the players that Chelsea have given away over the past couple of years are excellent in those kind of roles where you're like, this is a top player. He can come on in a big game and play a big part, but you just don't want to depend on them for 38 games. And Cover's an excellent midfielder. I was a big fan of him at Chelsea, but we weren't winning big trophies with him.
Can we say as well that the City's goal was world class, and I say this purely on the basis.
One.
No, I'll tell you why, Oscar.
It's a corner.
Oh, listen, just because it's a corner, it doesn't make it less. Listen, it's one thing. Like they broke it down on Monday Night Football on what Liverpool do in these set piece situations when it's an in swinger, out swinger, blah blah. So it's one thing to know what you think Liverpool may or may not do when it comes to in swinging, out swinging corners, but it's another thing where all of you are in sync. You are all doing the same thing at the same time, and also the pass. Like De Bruyne is right-footed. He's taking a corner kick on the far right side. So for him to get a bit of whip on the ball, it's touch and go whether it's gonna curl.
Oh my days!
It's touch and go whether it's gonna.
Did he do that to deceive the defenders,
bro?
Oh,
bro! Well, you didn't see it.
No, but you're telling me the choice of thought.
AD, go watch if you get the chance. Watch Monday Night Football later on today, right? They spoke about how Liverpool defend on the right swing on the in swinger, and Liverpool defending on the out swinger. And literally, it was pantomime. It was literally like choreography to a textbook. The way Liverpool defended corners was superb in terms of in swinging and out swinging. They had different routines for both. And it looks like, and you saw when they scored the goal, Pep Guardiola points at his analyst straight away. Points at the analyst and says, and it's like that's a nod to you. You know what I'm saying? Because these men obviously watched one thing, but you got to understand, trying to cross the ball from the inside and keep it in play was ridiculous. And the fact that Nathan Ake is involved in the play, like he's getting rid of people, he's getting people out of the way. John Stones pretending like he doesn't want no part of the game. Like them man there are pretending like, what Carragher said something like, I think Ian Wright said something like, where's my keys? Like, Ake and Stones are pretending not to be in the place. And then the move for the goal, like watching it today on the Monday Night Football, the way they broke it down, I was like, do you know what? This goal is exceptional in terms of just the IQ. And that's one thing you got to give you give Guardiola's and De Bruyne's of this world. Like, it's the IQ, man.
And the ability, because I can imagine a concept, but to execute it to that devastating effect.
Well, this is it.
That's what you pay the big bucks for.
And bro, you're gonna love what Ian Wright says about Darwin Núñez. Oh my God, AD, do yourself a favor. After this show, you need to go and watch Ian Wright's analysis of Darwin Núñez. It is lovely stuff.
What's he saying? Like, give me a quick.
You need to spoil it for you because the guy was talking about.
I'm gonna watch it anyway, but go on.
Obviously, he's a striker in it, Ian Wright, right? So he's like the movement that Darwin Núñez is making, bro. Like he's making moves constantly. He makes 3 moves in this. There's this one move phase of play. He makes 3 moves to try and beat the offside, right? But none of the Liverpool players are finding him. Nobody's like looking at him. And he's frustrating. He's throwing his arms, right? And he goes, and he's sort of backing him. He's like, yeah, I would be throwing my arms as well because he moves. Imagine you got John Stones or whoever the centre half is. He's got him on one side. He's got Akanji then coming this side. Then he goes over to this side. He keeps going back and forth just to beat the offside line and to make sure that Liverpool actually give him the ball. They never give him the ball. Do you know what he ends up doing? He said he gets so frustrated, he just makes a run, right? It's anarchy. He just makes a run and then forces Ederson, I think it's Ake, to make the terrible pass. Ederson was to go out. And guess what? He wins the penalty. In the one phase of play, bro, it was a crazy analysis. I was like, oh my days. I was like, the guy's intelligent. Like Núñez is very, very intelligent. And I was like, you know what? If Liverpool get it together, if they make it click, my God, they could get 100 goals with this kid. Like,
Nat is saying that man's saying he moves players out of position so others can run into it in fancy terms.
Yeah,
he's trying to downplay it. But
it's always about how you deliver. That's the key to life, by the way. Everything is simple. How you deliver it is what makes the difference.
Yeah, Núñez. Liverpool got signed, man. They got signed.
Also, so what did you guys think of his counterpart, Erling Haaland's performance?
If I'm very honest, I think Virgil van Dijk had a very good game and dealt with Haaland very well.
That's a good point.
The one-on-one when Haaland's running at him, it's like the slowest. It's like the slow-mo.
Oh, it was so slow.
Trench. Like it was like
it was so
not,
slow.
Not that they're slow players, as in it. You could just see it. You're watching it for about 5 minutes. Like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And then all of a sudden, right at a time, you know what I mean? Like it's just, no. I think Havertz's performance. Did I say Havertz? Sorry, Haaland's performance wasn't great. Simple as wasn't great. Didn't get a sniff. Liverpool defended well to the hill. They defended very well.
He wasn't City's worst player. That goes to Kyle Walker because Kyle Walker had a horrible time.
No way.
He had a horrible time. I was looking at him.
Are you sure?
Especially in the second half. Remember when I texted? I said, "Listen, Kyle Walker is puffing." Puffing left, right, and center.
He did 100-meter sprint in like the 85th minute, and I thought, who had the ball? Somebody collected the ball on the left-hand side, and you're probably thinking Diaz. It was Diaz, and Diaz is thinking, come on, like we've played 80 minutes of football. Like, how are you still catching me? Like Diaz had to resort to doing world-class stuff because it was like, get off me, like just leave me alone. If anything, Robin, like Kyle Walker had a hard assignment. Yeah, it was a bringing A-star level assignment he had to pass. Man got A. He got an A in the test. For me, he got an A.
I would give him that high, but
what I'm saying is in an A-star test, as in you have to get A-star to pass. He got an A. He didn't pass, but my God, he kept up to date. He did well. He did what he could. Because Liverpool should have been out of sight. Let's just have it right, AD. Talk to me, man. Liverpool had chances to put... I've never seen a team blow up Man City like this. And literally, you lot had chance after chance. Name the team. That second half performance especially. Yeah. I ask all of you guys on the pod, name me another side or a half of football where City are tagging out De Bruyne, bruv. And they're calling on Doku, and Doku was just to relieve pressure. Doku was just so that when he gets the ball, he goes.
He annoyed me because he should have scored.
Oh, hitting the inside of the post, and it comes back to the keeper. Come on, that's unlucky.
Yeah. I don't think that should have scored.
He's unlucky.
The
answer to your question, I would say the Arsenal win.
Yeah, should have scored
Arsenal
twice.
The Arsenal win early in the season. This is the last time I saw City like this.
They weren't really on ropes that game.
Nah, that was chess.
They weren't really on ropes that game, I don't think.
No, City were not on the ropes. Robin, City were getting punched up in the second half.
No, I saw it. I saw it.
They were getting punched up, bruv. Like when you're sitting there thinking, yo, maybe that Monaco.
That Monaco game was wild.
You're going back to
that Monaco game.
You're going back to
that. Listen, that Monaco team.
Guardiola's like first year where he took on. I mean, look at his. Go look at that 2017 Man City. By the way, go look at it now.
2017 Monaco team.
It's delightful. That team. You take your pick. I mean, even we had an aging Falcao in that team. It still did bits. But yeah, no, it was an absolute onslaught. AD, do you feel like you've lost 2 points in this game, or do you think you've gained a point nonetheless because it's Man City at the end of the day?
Bro, you know what? Obviously, stepping into the game, stepping into the light, and when I sort of thought about the predicted lineup, and I thought, your Kelleher's and your Conor Bradleys and your Kwanzas and your Harvey Elliott's, and you're going against this informed Man City who sniff blood, who want this title. I would have dashed. I would have shook your hand and taken that point before balls kicked. Why? Purely because of the setup. If we're at full tilt, and in some respects, very, very slight differences, but there's a chance Conor Bradley gets in the first half where you do think to yourself. I mean, I don't know. It's almost like, I don't want to say he wets the bed, but there's the goal's gaping for him, and he decides to sort of cut it back, and we make nothing out of it. And then there's and if you gave Diogo Jota 2 of those Diaz chances, it's a different game. So when I look at the sort of the dearth and quality, but on the balance of play, and this is credit to not only Jurgen Klopp, because you know how you can always say like you can get a player to run hard for you can get a player to die for you on the field, right?
Yeah.
No. Jarell Quansah is a quality young centre half. The confidence, the composure, the fearlessness, and guess what? He wasn't perfect. There was a couple mistakes he made. There was a couple times he tried punching through the lines, and it didn't quite go perfect. But guess what? If I even rate it more, because guess what? You're making high level mistakes, and you're not changing what you're doing. You're not letting you know how sometimes a young player can play the occasion. I was worried because I'm thinking Jarell Quansah, you're going up against Erling Haaland, and I use Jared Bramthwaite as a cautionary tale. Excellent young centre half over at Everton. Have a look at him, right? He's going straight to the top kids, and Haaland bulldozes him, and I'm thinking, hang on a minute. Where's Konate? Where's Joe Gomez? Matip, how's your ACL? You fancy a game tonight? But no, man, credit to the lads. Conor Bradley, his level of quality from the moment he's been in the side, quality, and young Harvey Elliott, yeah.
Oh, what a performance!
What a baller!
What a performance!
Do you know what though?
You're so bunny.
It is fantastic. Liverpool, like credit to you. Do you feel, Adrian? However, just a question to throw out there: had you not got the penalty, would you have scored this game?
We were banging on the door, and the penalty was because of our banging on the door, no?
No, because I genuinely felt like the penalty was what jumped you, like gave the catalyst that made you go.
It gave them a jolt.
But they forced the agenda.
But that's the thing.
If I'm very honest, I thought the goalkeeper, and I was talking to Ernie in the shop because he's saying it's Nathan Ake. But I'm still blaming the goalkeeper of how Liverpool got that penalty in the first place. The penalty just kicked him, man.
No, but
you know what?
He's in possession. It's a hospital pass.
Yeah, it's a hospital pass.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I've got an Edison agenda. So when I see him swipe the way, don't get me wrong, keep it as a cover of himself in glory. But Nathan Ake, he sent him to King's College respiratory wards.
But
that
literally,
is a ball if I've ever seen one.
The thing is, it literally because he went off injured for it. Like Ake's injured his goalkeeper. For
like a month. He's literally sent him to the hospital.
He's literally sent him to King's. And that's the thing, you could argue that you could make that point, Robin, but also you would argue the same thing for City. City's only real chance came from the set piece. So when you look at the quality of game, the only way you're going to score against this either side, you needed something to go your way in terms of a stroke of genius or some luck. And when I say luck, as in the penalty is a penalty, right? But like, you need to get a penalty. You need to win a penalty in the first place. So, but it just shows.
Well.
It's more credit to. One second. It's more credit to Klopp because the names that friggin' AD just reeled off there, right? Players that shouldn't even be anywhere near Anfield, right? Let's have it right, okay?
Yeah, they should.
And then they're putting up a performance. I mean, listen, if I'm Jared, right?
It's good coaching.
Listen, I am laughing because my partner in crime is Virgil van Dijk. Don't worry about this. And the thing is, he's talking to his. I don't know if you saw it in moments of the game. He can't stop talking. He can't stop talking to his
Oscar,
players.
you want to give us an update?
In his ear, in his friggin'
Robinho, wait.
Finish.
Wait.
Finish.
It's like, yeah. I don't know.
There's been a goal at Stamford Bridge. Oscar, give it to them. Talk to them.
Hey man, that bang hits different against their own team.
Give us some description, Oscar. The ball comes on the left-hand side of the.
It's the man that he claims he's from Sweden, but he's from Northwest London.
Your mate. I mean, the ball is bouncing around the midfield. It's like head tennis, Gusto's kicking it in the air, then Jacob Murphy wins it, and then it's just bouncing around, and then a nice little through ball. I think that's Gumara's excellent through ball. He's still a lot of work to do from Isak. Cuts it onto his right foot, bends it around the Sassy into the bottom corner. Fantastic goal. Fantastic goal.
Every time we're on the podcast and Isak's playing, he scores a worldie.
How old is Isak?
999.
25.
How old is he though?
I don't know.
25.
Let's see, shall we?
He's quality, man. He's quality.
On my life, we're a joke. Have our players got ADHD? Look, I think when the last 10 minutes of the game, we've completely lost control.
He's 24.
We've not. He's 24.
He's quality. His finishing is so beautiful. It is glorious to watch.
Yeah, man. We've been giving the ball away so cheaply, like so cheaply.
I was gonna say, Peter, shall we go on to the controversy? Because you're talking about giving penalties away.
Yeah,
Adrian has gladly put the picture up of in contention of what the majority is thinking they should have got a penalty. And as much as I hate Liverpool, and I'm laughing they didn't get the penalty, bro, I look at it again, it's a pen.
Yeah, I mean,
it's 100% a pen.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion. This is not a penalty for me. When the chance happened, I thought, oh, okay, this could be contentious, 50-50. Referee doesn't give the pen. Goes to VAR. It's not an extended leg as such, because as you can see in the image in the clip there, the leg is still bent. And also, like, McAllister's buying it before he's been touched, right? He's buying it before he's been touched. Not that he's dived, because he's been hit. But this isn't basketball, yeah? Not every touch is a foul. And I don't want basketball to become like this. And by the way, the refereeing in this game, like, I'll let you go, AD. Don't get me wrong. I'll let you go. But the refereeing in this game was actually really good in the sense that he let things go. You know, like, and this is the thing: what you don't want, what you don't need in this kind of tie, is soft refereeing. Start, stop, play. One things I love about City Liverpool games is there a goal at Stamford Bridge, Oscar?
Oh, it's offside. Brilliant goal, though. Brilliant goal.
Who's that?
Palmer played the ball over the top for Jackson. I thought the line was tight. Jackson just had a run at goal. It was a one-on-one.
He's got something. He's
well offside, Oscar. Well, you say that, AD. The defenders, I mean, they bought him land and said, here you go.
But like, I genuinely didn't believe he would score, even with all the space.
I thought he would score once my man fell on the ground. Was it Sven Botman? Once he fell to the floor. I said, well, all right then. You know what I mean? I'll put this away then. Thank you very much. But yeah, no, as I was saying, like, not everything is a frigging foul in the penalty area and whatever else.
I agree, not everything's a foul.
And when I saw it, I was like, because everybody was saying Stonewall, definite pen. And I'm like, whoa, I'm not going to go that far. If he gave the penalty, I'm not going mad. I'm not even saying anything really about it. I'm not saying nothing about it. But he hasn't given the decision. It's not that controversial. Like, it's really not. And especially in quick time, in real play, it's like, yeah, okay. Like, what actually happens? Do you know what I mean? Like, Doku's barely, like, do you know what I mean? It's not like they've come in and clapped and hit. You know, it's not like that. Yes, referees have given them and whatnot. But in terms of the way the referee refereed the game, this was consistent. This was so consistent compared to the rest of the game. Your thoughts?
The man gave him the big boot in the chest. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
He barely did.
The ball wasn't there. It didn't even bounce. It wasn't in control.
There's a difference between a big show big boot and a friggin' JBL big boot or test.
This was an Undertaker classic big boot.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It was Liverpool should have got that pen. I'm so sorry.
I don't agree.
Yeah,
AD, what's your thoughts? AD, what's your thoughts?
Oh, okay.
You know what?
You've got it up there, so I clearly know how you feel.
You know what? Let's just strip football down to its simplest form, right? If your boot touches somebody in the chest, it's a foul. Let's just strip it down to its simplest. And I think ultimately what's happened here is, and you know what, the referee's actually refed a good game. And can I be honest with you, Michael Oliver, right?
Yeah,
he's probably one of our better referees in this league.
I'm not all the way there.
I'm not there. I'm
with Adrian.
Fine, you know all the way there. But for me,
that game he done that I didn't like. But go on, go on.
But for me, lads, let's call a spade a spade. Referee's bottled it. Referee has bottled it. Referee has seen a situation where I can shift the title race here if I blow this whistle. If I blow this whistle and Liverpool score this goal and I do it at Anfield, it's going to look like I've given Liverpool this game, I've given Liverpool this penalty, I've given Liverpool this league. I think ultimately referees bottled it. I think for me, it's a penalty. Don't, you know what? I think, because I do agree with Peter. Don't get me wrong. Like, when the dust is settled and I've watched it back, it's because in my mind I'm like, you know, when I first saw it, Stonewall. Oh my days! I was incensed. I can't believe what is everybody talking about. It's like you're gaslighting me. Obviously, I've slept on it. I've marinated in it. Still a foul, still a penalty, but I somewhat get the slight, it's not the most stonewall of penalties. It's a penalty nonetheless. It's a penalty.
Look, I think Adrian, you hit the nail on the head when you said like if a player's studs hit a player's chest, it's a penalty. I think I don't blame the referee for not spotting it initially, because I think the ball is there to be won, and Doku does have a right to go for it. But when this goes to VAR and they are watching it back on video, and Sterling.
I was waiting for you to get stopped in your tracks. I was just waiting for it.
So, it looked like it was coming. But anyway, But Adrian, just move your head for a second.
Raw.
What are you telling me? How is this not a penalty?
Can I defend this? Can I defend this image?
No, but before you defend it,
let him.
Look at the ripple around the Nike tick. The material is stretched.
Yeah, there's contact.
Guys,
the thing is, like still images is not the way to go about looking at penalty decisions of this nature. Shall I tell you why? Shall I tell you why? Purely because, in my opinion, when this ball is in like however it lands and however it gets between these two, it's a 50-50 challenge.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody's in possession. It's not Liverpool's ball. It's not City's ball. I think Doku, makes a mistake, doesn't he?
He's trying to like dribble it out.
Yeah, he tries to dribble it out, whatever. So the ball gets back into play. It's a 50-50. Yes, you're going to have some contact. And that's what took place. It's not like an extended leg where we sort of like we didn't see a kick to the chest. What we saw was two bodies coming together. Yes, the boot was on his chest, but we saw two bodies come together. It's not if it was if it was like leg alone type thing. If it was just his leg that you saw,
it's not fully extended. No, you mean
and it's not fully extended first of all. But like even if it wasn't right, and it was just boot only to chest, I'm with you. But when you watch the game, McAllister's face you're talking about there, he's turning before he's even before the ball's landed. When you look at McAllister's
bracing the impact,
because there's a size 10 coming to his chest.
You can brace the impact, but it's not like the guys braced the impact as if like, okay, now I don't want any part of this ball, and Doku's the only one that wants a part of this ball. It's not when you watch it in real time. I'm sick to death of slow-mos, and I'm sick to death of still images because they don't tell you the story. The story is to watch it in real time and watch it over.
Can I be honest with you? This is one of the rare instances I actually think it actually looks better slowed down. I actually think it looks better slowed down. Like in real time, it's a Stonewall penalty anyway. It's a Stonewall penalty.
Even in real time, the foot was quite high.
Yeah, come on.
It doesn't matter about the height of foot. The foot doesn't matter.
It does.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how high the foot is. It doesn't matter how nobody. It's not even a rule. It's not even in the rule book. We just don't like seeing.
High foot is a dangerous tackle.
No, but it's
when you're trying to win a ball and your foot is above the waist height.
Like, the high foot is not a thingy. It's not illegal to kick the ball.
It's illegal. So why do players get sent off if you kick people in the head?
Yeah, if you kick them in the head, yes, but that's not what happened here.
But even if you win the ball,
they never get. Okay, well, explain this one then to me, Robin, because VAR looked at it and said nothing wrong with this challenge,
and that's what we're complaining about. Because
what I'm saying is because it's not everything that's a high foot or everything that is contact in the penalty area is a penalty. Neither of them really won the ball. The ball kind of squeezed between them two, didn't they? It was like they both won the ball. They both got contact. Obviously, McAllister is the victim because he's the one, obviously, with the boots to his chest. So I understand. I sympathize. I sympathize with the Liverpool fan. But at the same time, I looked at that. Everyone was like Stonewall, this, that, and I said, you know what? No, not a pen. Not for me. Not for me. And especially, and I'll give you this. It's different for me not looking at it with a what's it called? With a dog in the fight. My dog in the fight was to draw, really, but I don't have a dog in this fight because I don't care about neither team, right? So for me, it's like I'm looking at it from a perspective of an outside lens, and so are some of you.
Question: had that have been Martin Odegaard at the Emirates Stadium, would you not? Genuine question.
I love that you asked me that question.
You have the same style.
Eddie, what did I say at the end of 2023?
Oh, don't give me that. Don't give me that.
No, I'm giving you it.
No, you heard what I said. If Martin Odegaard suffers that same fate, are you calling for a penalty? Yes or no?
I'm calling for a penalty, but if I don't get it, I'm not batting an eyelid about it. If I don't get it, I'm not batting an eyelid. I'm not batting an eyelid at all. Trust me, AD, since I stopped talking about referees, we've had about 3 or 4 decisions that took place. I never said a word about them.
Yeah, you did. Okay. Yeah,
never said a word about them. Not one word about them. Because after, as I said, after Newcastle and Villa, I said, I'm done. We're not doing this. We're not having that conversation anymore.
Yeah.
And by the way, thank the Lord Jesus Christ that I was in Bramall Lane to not discuss with you guys what took place at the City ground. Because what took place at the City ground last week, let me tell you, I could have popped. The drop ball saga with Liverpool, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. And I'm sure when we get to the Emirates, I'm sure we're going to discuss a contentious decision as well, a huge controversy, right? No problem. We can have that conversation. But I told you, man, from day, I said at the end of the year, bruv, after Villa Park, I said, the Lord is my witness.
Guys,
we are not talking about these again.
Can I run through some of the comments? Because obviously this is a hot topic that everyone wants to weigh in on. SW6 says, Peter, you are a criminal also. This is a non-debatable penalty.
No, man.
Nat says, in VAR, they literally watch it at game speed and then slow it down, and then it's a still image. He also says, Peter, a high foot is a bookable offence.
Clearly not. Clearly not. It's not though, isn't it?
No, but you
how
can't
many high
really
foots?
Because
Oscar, we've seen high foots that have not been given as thingy.
We've seen them given more than not. So I don't really know why.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean what it means is. But what does that tell you? It's subjective. It doesn't mean a high foot means a booking. A high foot means a foul. It's subjective. The guy doesn't even give the foul.
Yeah,
Never
but I
mind
think
he doesn't even give a foul.
I think I watched the post-match interview on the BBC, and McAllister said, like, if that's anywhere on the pitch, I think it was Klopp that said it. If that's anywhere on the pitch, it's not only a foul. In some cases, it's a yellow card. So for it to now be in the box, now be late in the game in a title race, and it's like people feel like these factors have influenced the decision of the referee here. I don't know. Like I said before, I can understand how the referee doesn't give it in real time, but when VAR are watching that, I'm sorry. Like,
do you know what? I'm the other way around.
Oh, at least ask him, bring him to the screen.
Do you know what? I'm the other way around. If the referee gives the penalty, I don't blame him there because it's happened like that. It's happened quick. Whereas in VAR, you've got time to look at this. And when they looked at it, it was like, well, there's not an error here. This isn't a foul. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying. Like, I would give the penalty more so in real time, but not when I've got footage to look back on it and see players coming together, looking at they're both coming together 50-50. You win some, you lose some. It's 50-50.
But McAllister gets there first, though. So in a 50-50, if one person doesn't get there,
where we just said. I said earlier, nobody was in possession of the ball. You say,
but McAllister touches the ball first.
Does he?
Yes.
Does he?
Yes.
Does he?
Yes.
Okay, I'll watch it again. He doesn't touch the ball first.
He does.
Does that small detail change your stance?
Of course.
No, of course not.
No. Peter.
No, it doesn't.
He's high and late. It's a foul. It's not a foul.
Do you know why? Because I've seen AD. Do you know why? AD. Do you know how many times I've seen players win the ball, but the follow through is what's given them the caution, or the red card. They won the ball first, but they still got sent off. They thought it was a reckless challenge. Winning the ball first doesn't change my stance. No.
So how about a follow through, which is a stud to the chest? Like how about that follow through?
Yeah, it's not really a stud to the chest. McAllister bought it. He bought it. I'm telling you, he bought it. No, he didn't. He didn't get like stabbed to the chest. They both went together. They both went together. You can show your still images all you want. They both went together. This is still images are not. They're not. It's not. Doesn't give you the picture. The whole thing.
It gives me quite a bit.
Let me go through some more.
I know how high his foot is.
Let me go through some more comments. Murad says, this is simply an equalizer. Liverpool received the balance of the decisions. I'm not winning with that argument. SW6 says, Peter, I watched Souček do a diving save against Chelsea. The ref did nothing. I was done 2 seasons ago.
No, so guys, I've just watched it back again, right?
Yeah.
McAllister is not in position. McAllister's running to the ball and he turns before he even gets there.
Because a foot is coming at him.
Yes, but it doesn't mean he's in possession. It doesn't mean he's in possession. I'm literally watching it again.
No, the ball. You don't have to be in possession for me to foul you.
It's not a penalty. It's not that is not a penalty.
It's a free kick. It's a free kick.
It could be a free kick.
That's hogwash. How can it be?
Yeah, it could be
a free kick and not a penalty.
If it's a free kick, it's a pen.
It's hogwash, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
Robin, guys. Okay, guys. We've this is the amount of times we've had discussions about the way referees are refereeing games. You know my stance on refereeing. You know my stance on VAR and all of the above. Guess what? Some decisions in football you might think it's not ethically correct, and I agree with you, right? Because that challenge happens in the center circle, right? The referee gives the free kick. No questions asked. He gives the free kick purely for the fact that his foot is up there. But all I will say is the penalty decisions versus the free kick decisions, they're not treated equal. They are not.
That's true.
And you know what? You know what, guys?
That's true.
Hear me out, AD. Hear me out and hear me out clear. Get over it, because that's exactly what this football we've been doing. Yeah. We've been living this life and living the lie that it's all created equal. They're not.
Yeah.
And that's why football is bent. And that's why referee sucks. That's why VAR sucks. Because you're absolutely right. You know what? That challenge happens outside the D. It's a free kick. It's a free kick. No questions.
Yeah, move over.
So we just ignore how Liverpool should have conceded 2 penalties to Chelsea at Anfield and got the night and all that. I mean, I don't know why people are bringing the other teams into it. So nothing to do with other teams.
Here's what we should do.
Okay, no, that's
discuss that Liverpool did not take their chances in that second half. It was a tidal wave of chances in that second half, and they should have killed City.
I think there's only one chance that I think I'm looking at like, wow, that's an unforgivable miss. Which one? Diaz one, when Salah plays him through that excellent through ball. Diaz is 1-on-1, and he had the opportunity to go around the keeper. I kind of see why he didn't do that, because Walker was hot on his heels, but you had a free shot. You could have picked either side through the legs. It's Thierry Henry talks about this in his interviews where he's like, look, you have the picture there. I'm making the decision here. I'm calling the shots. Diaz called the shots and he went wide.
Yeah, Diaz is a bit brain dead, if we're being honest. He's but no, also no, there's even another one. Oscar, I don't blame you for not even recognizing this, but there's one where Diaz commits 2 sins here, right? 2 sins. First of all, Darwin Núñez is split the centre halves, play the through ball, he's in. Diaz plays the ball late. He plays the ball behind Núñez.
Oh, God, yes.
So then Núñez kind of have to check his run. He then funnels the ball back into Diaz's path. And his first touch is so bad he can't even get a shot off.
Yeah. Oh God, yes. There's that one. He missed. I think he missed 2 big chances. He had a third chance where sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't.
In the
first half, yeah. When he cuts inside, some go in, some don't.
You probably hit the target, but yeah,
it's one of those where those other 2 chances added makes them all together be like, man, he has to score 1.
He had a sick performance though.
But yeah, no, absolutely. Credit.
That phrase irks me, man.
What phrase?
You should probably hit the target. It's like, no.
But
but that's not what he's trying. He's not trying to hit the target. He's trying to score. He's not trying to have a shot on target.
No, but hitting the target is the bare minimum, no?
No.
Hit the target with the same power.
That's the wrong mindset. If you're playing darts and you're going for a bullseye, then you can say, at least hit the target, because around the bullseye is still a goal, right? You're still getting points.
Yeah.
Whereas football, if I've got a keeper in front of me, I'm looking for the smallest corner pocket, bottom left, and if I miss it by an inch and I'm just wide of the post, it's a close shot. You can't say I should have hit the target.
No, but I understand. I get your logic. Genuinely, I do get your logic in general. Not in general, like with football, because I agree with Oscar on that point. When Diaz has those chances, Oscar, we're not talking about targets anymore. What we're talking about is burying it. We're talking about burying it. Oh, he doesn't bury it. Okay, fine. What happened?
My thing is this.
How many saves did Ortega make?
Yeah, but he should score. It's not. He should
agree. How many saves
score? It's not that he should hit the target.
Yeah. No, listen. I hear you there.
Like Mirad says, Sky Sports were showing his father live on TV every 2 seconds. I don't know what they were trying to do, but the message didn't get through.
Yeah, they need to stop hotting up the dad. Like, I mean,
listen, his dad needs to start a TikTok channel. He needs to get on Instagram. He needs to start making money.
He's out here.
He's out
here. Two swords.
Look, the thing is, there's some people that just have that magnetism. There's some people that have that. Okay, you can just be eating a burger and it's gonna go viral because people just like looking at you.
Do you know how many dumb videos there are out there like that? The guy
Bro.
is drawing a picture, 1.5 million likes. How?
Anything he does, likes. Monetize that, bro. Monetize it.
Big up to SW6. Smash the like button, people.
Yeah, bro, everyone
please.
smash the like, man. Shout out SW6. He's always looking out for us, man.
We should get him
bigger and better.
Real.
Also, I've just realized this. Oh, Peter, you're a bad mind.
Why?
Look how you spell Anfield.
Have I spelled it wrong? Do you know what? You're pretty funny.
And failing.
You know what? It's, you know them words in the dictionary that you just can't spell for love nor money. Field is one of them. I don't know why.
Yeah,
always gets me.
My man's necessarily, to be fair. Yeah.
Peter. Yeah, necessary kills me.
Kills me.
Necessarily whipping my ass. But
yeah.
I before E, except after C.
But no, do you know what though? Do you know what that's hogwash?
Why?
Do you know what's hogwash? I before E except
there's a song about
C.
this.
Yeah,
there is a song about this.
I before E except after C. There is a word after C where the I is before E. Do you know where it is? Receive. What? So yeah, I don't understand it. Receive is the first one that I think of where I'm like,
someone
made a song about
it. Says, Oscar, I before E except after C. Ironically, the first word that comes to mind, receive.
Can I ask, how do you spell receive?
RECIEVE, no?
You're a clown, you know that. You know that's not
There is a word.
I'm trying to find the lyric. Where is it?
Let's see.
That's a stinker.
You know what? I didn't even clock. It's actually the other way around. I never actually
clocked.
Go. Chat, cook this guy, man.
No,
there is a word, though. There is a word.
No, I agree with you.
Where's Endo?
David needs to clip that, man. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
Bro. Words that have
I'm trying to find it.
Even after C.
I saw it says Peter just embarrassing himself.
Peter's a criminal, and normal man would just say, "You know what? My bad." He's on the phone to Alexa, asking him to double down on his.
I need something. I need something, man.
How funny that is.
Achieve.
Latin words. Some old school Latin words in the dark.
Achieve.
Man said achieve is CH, my bro. Sorry.
I know, but it's still I after seeing it.
I know. What was that fantastic word you told us 2 weeks ago? That amazing word. What was it?
Hang on. I found one.
But the moment's gone.
No, because I need to save myself.
Anyways, what are your takeaways from the
ancient? I need redemption. I need redemption. Ancient. Come on.
You got one. You got one.
Another one. Another one. Conscience.
No, but they're still cooking you for achieve. They're still cooking you.
That's cool, isn't it? I'd love to be cooked. I'll take the cook. I will take the cook for ancient and what's it called? Conscience. I will take it.
Oh, that needs to be.
And also, do you know, Oscar? Do you know another one? Science. Let's have a, have a go. Just have a go.
Science.
Wait. What?
Science.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Science. Conscience. Ancient.
I'm fact checking everything, even when I think it's right. I'm googling it because I don't want to.
I would just say the moral of the story is this: the I before C, whatever, blah blah.
The moral of the story is this: we're back in the second half at Stamford Bridge, and Newcastle are going to win this game.
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah,
Newcastle are going to win this game.
No, AD, you can't be surprised. You can't be surprised. AD, these men are dead.
Conscience.
Conscience. Obviously, I was saying conscience. Yeah.
I say conscience.
I did it for bad.
No. There's no cooking for that because that is a classic African uncle type of people that will say that. And I've heard conscience. I've heard it before.
No, but also I said conscience about 20 times first.
I'm there. It's okay.
And then I said science, and I said compliance.
I'm here to back you. Don't you worry.
Oscar, at Stamford Bridge, mate, it seems like it's wave after wave. What's happening over there, mate?
I mean, second half has just started. Newcastle had a decent attack saved by Petrovic, and then it went for a corner. So it's not like wave after wave. The second half's just started.
Cool. But anything more on Liverpool City before we move?
Adrian, I'm going to ask you again.
Go on.
Who's winning the league?
Liverpool. Remember, this is the result. This was the result I would have taken.
Okay.
And Robin, you and David, when I said to you this game could be a draw, you lot said to me, "Nah, it's not a draw."
Oh my days! Yeah,
I said it'll be a winner. I'll hold my hands up.
Yeah, fairs, man.
Okay,
Fairs.
we'll
We'll get them wrong. We get them wrong occasionally.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that
unless your name's Oscar.
All I'm glad is that City didn't win.
But you, man, final. Listen, you see, when I go to McDonald's, yeah. You man, what you man get from McDonald's? What McTasty?
Big Tasty.
Is McTasty a thing?
Big Tasty, not McTasty, a Big Tasty.
Also, right
McSpicy. What about McSpicy?
They're about to run out. You know, they're about to run out tomorrow.
I'll tell you what's not running out. Go for it, Peter.
What the Frank's
not running out?
The Frank's McSpicy.
A fillet of fish.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. I know where he's going. Are you talking about the Big Mac?
I'm talking about the Big Macendo.
Hey,
that's what we call proper foods because they ran that show.
Hey,
you see Wataru Endo, yeah? Let's give a man his flowers. I didn't know who he was. He wasn't even a name of Football Manager. I even registered. The other man, I would just scroll past him. What do you mean you're 29? What do you mean you're 30 playing like Stuttgart? What do you mean? Go and get me Alan. But listen, or Andre, whatever his name is. But no, guys, I think we've got to give credit to obviously, scouting and whatnot. But this is a guy who's just come and he's just said, I'm going to put my gum shields in every time I step into that Anfield pitch or that or wearing the red of Liverpool, quite frankly, or the purple or the green and white. I'm going to give it my all and I'm going to play bloody well. And I'm going to pass it through the lines and I'm going to win my deals. And if I see KDB, I'm going to... Nah, man, let's give credit. Let's give credit to Wataru Endo because this is a guy who very, very little fanfare. You know, we were all in mourning at the fact that we couldn't get Caicedo, couldn't get Lavia. We get this 30-year-old Japanese guy that nobody's ever heard of. And what a revolutionary signing. And genuinely, this isn't looking at him through endo-tinted glasses. This isn't, petting a turtle for swimming. This is a player who's come in and he's genuinely operating at a level where he's one of the best sixers in the league. And that's full credit to the guy. And that's for Alexis McAllister, yeah? This was a guy where I was so indifferent to him in sort of, I think I haven't said it right, November times.
Yeah.
Where I said 35 million quid, nothing ventured, nothing gained. He's a steady body. But since the turn of the year, since he's been playing in that Macendo pairing, what a midfielder. He's got all facets of his game. He's got that, first of all, he's a baller, right? He's got that flair. Look at the quality of that penalty. And then what these little small tenacious ballers all have? That tenacity. Your varieties have it, your Thiagos have it, your even Modric's got to. I tell you who else has got it actually, and I can't stand him. He's a little weasel. Even Bernardo's got it. Do you remember there was a time where Darwin Núñez is about to run away, and when you're such a baller, you know how to position your body to make sure you get the ball and not your opponent. And Alexis McAllister's got that in abundance. And I just want to say, we've had, I'm not going to spend time digging out my former captain, but we've had players where the technical level has been low, and just to see a midfielder that can move, and he's not the fastest man in the world, sure, but he can get around the pitch, he can do different functions on a given day on a football field. What a football!
Okay.
Yeah.
Controversial opinion. I don't know. Big Mac is one of the deadest burgers at McDonald's. I'm just gonna put it out. One of the deadest burgers at McDonald's.
It's not cooked with love.
I'm gonna put it out there. It's the most overrated burger.
Listen,
start the cap. You lot are capping.
Just mass-produced rubbish.
The worst thing about Big Mac is the McDonald's burger. The actual burger is shocking.
The sauce trash.
That's not
like how can you?
Big Mac sauce is legendary. How you hating on Big Mac sauce?
No, listen. If the meat is thin, I don't want no part of this.
That's crazy.
I don't want no part of this. You're a burger. The main event is the patty. It's the big meat. That's what I'm here for. When you're giving me this, no, I don't want no part of this. You know when they do the chicken Big Mac, right? I get the chicken Big Mac because it's at least 2 thick fillets of chicken. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Big Mac. AD said there's no love, bro. You know, like there's no grease on the burger. The burger is rubber. It's just a dry rubber. I need that Five Guys oil dripping off the. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need. That's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, mass produced.
Come on, Raz. Raheem Sterling. So mid, he's so mid. Come on, man. Guys, this is a family show, man. This is a family show. What's going on?
No.
I can't lie.
He has been getting away with this for years.
We need to look at the rating.
5 Guys meat oil dripping.
Listen, he's moving like Piers Morgan. He's provocative to get a reaction.
My friend, no. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12. You go ahead and have a look.
Yeah,
I'm actually talking about the meat.
He's just talking about good meat.
This is it. 100% protein.
My original point says Big Mac as the signature burger of McDonald's. It sucks. There are better burgers in McDonald's than other places.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. The only burger that slaps at McDonald's, I'll keep it a buck with you, man, is the Big Tasty.
Yeah.
And then like I will like they got rid of the chicken legend, which I think is a stinker. That's an absolute stinker.
But why does everybody overlook the quarter pounder with cheese?
No, you need the double's better. The double's better.
But you need to understand,
right?
That's the same burger. The cheese is like a number 6. It does the job.
Triple's a bit too much.
Control the area, all that
the triple
stuff.
cheeseburger. The triple
cheeseburger.
Is it a bit much? I don't know.
It's aggressive.
It's aggressive.
Let's call a spade here. McDonald's are stealing our money because it's not effing food.
It's a franchise.
It's not.
Wait, ever.
Look at
this.
It's
not food, man. It's not food. Let's be real, man.
Right.
Wait, before we go, ask Peter, bro. There's times I've been addicted to McDonald's, man. I've been a McDonald's fiend. I've got to realize, man, it's not food.
Oscar, guys, I have seen an addict. Okay, when it comes to the McD's, Oscar is all
McDonald's
over it. Whatever we want to get, whatever we're trying to order, bro. Me and Michael, boy, we're all for the Chinese. Oscar's like, let's get a look on McD's. Oh my goodness. You know what's dangerous though?
Is criminal, man.
You know what's dangerous though? The McDonald's app is dangerous because the points. Guys, you know how many meals I've got in the bag? Do you know how many meals I've got in the can right now? I've got meals in the can, guys.
Nah, that's that behavior.
Listen, when I have
McDonald's points.
Listen,
when I have McDonald's points.
The points are there.
Oscar,
the points are there, man.
When you get when you get a Big Mac meal, you instantly get a free something. Don't worry. People with Top 4 podcast, you hear it here first. 11th of March. Oscar's talking crazy. I give Oscar 20 days. I give him 20 days.
Oscar downloads the app. It will never be the same.
By the time it's over,
I have that app.
They're giving McDonald's too much prop, you know?
It's got way too much prop. Other fast foods are available.
It's the legendary fast food. It's the OG.
Other fast foods are available.
Now, Burger King's the best, though.
It is, but the pricing is a scandal.
No, do you know for me?
Cole.
You took your time.
Man, like Cole Palmer, bro.
Took you an hour.
He's cold, man. He's too cold with it. Oh, what a goal, man. What a flipping goal.
It's an outrageous goal. It's an outrageous goal. Anyway, can we move on from Anfield?
So Peter doesn't want the breakdown now, yeah? He doesn't want all that.
Break it down then. You're just saying it's cold. Oh, he's too cold. He's so cold. Oh my God, he's freezing. Oh my God, he's below zero. Oh my God,
he finds Enzo. Enzo threads the ball in between the lines. Palmer says, on my left foot, I'm slapping this now. Bottom bins. Done.
Bottom bins?
Yeah.
Since when?
What do you mean?
You know what I'm saying? Through the legs of Sven Botman, you know what I'm saying? On deep onto the right-hand side.
Yeah,
the keeper has no chance.
Might as well have been Sten-Goran Eriksson. The keeper was not saving that.
Wait, what?
I'm going to listen to that back just to hear it.
I heard you, Oscar. I heard.
Right.
I don't know.
Let's go to the
I don't
Emirates.
get involved.
Let's go to the Emirates where Arsenal claimed a late one. It was late indeed, John.
It was a great one.
It was a great one. Arsenal 2, Brentford 1.
Peter. So to stop you there. Before you get into it, I need to hear it from the top. You know the song I'm talking about. How much down the drain? Please, I need to hear it. I need to hear it.
Let's go.
Summon up. Hey, waka.
Hey,
Millions down the drain. Go ahead,
Waka.
That's right.
Raheem Sterling.
He's top of the league. Hey, listen,
my
man.
gosh, go to jail. Don't collect 200. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I messed up the flow.
Go to jail.
Sterling should have squared it.
So, Peter, talk to us.
60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Hey, waka. 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Oh, lovely stuff. The Arsenal say, come on.
I'm an Arsenal fan, but that's a banger. Man, that's a banger, man.
We are top of the
Listen,
league.
first of all, it's a terrible song, and it is. It's a terrible song.
Is it not?
That's terrible, man.
You know what?
We are top of the league.
I don't feel it.
We are top of the league.
Are you being serious?
Anyways, Arsenal 1-2-1, deserved winners of the game.
We did indeed, John. We had to weather the storm.
You had to weather the storm.
Well, let me say, break down the door, let's say.
Oscar sent a lovely text message in the WhatsApp group saying, Ramsdale in goal. How will we play for a stinker? And look what happened.
I said, I would love it if we get a Ramsdale stinker today. That's what I said. Lo and behold. Because let's talk about it. Let's talk about the game. Yeah, Arsenal. Obviously, you went 1-0 up very early. You were cruising. Now, here's me thinking. You know, we've seen Arsenal batter teams this season recently. They're on that form. I'm thinking this is heading to another 3 or a 4-0. You know, and it looked comfy. You know, Wissa and Tony, they were doing a bit of damage here and there, but nothing Saliba and Gabriel couldn't handle. Nothing that crazy. No problem.
The
ball comes back to Aaron Ramsdale, and we know we've seen him on podcasts. He's told us that he can't concentrate. He's told us this. Yeah, we know it from his own mouth. So he gets the ball. You're thinking 1 touch at your feet. Nah, 2nd touch at your feet. 3rd touch in the back of the net, mate. Johan Wissa. And Peter had to announce that, man. When I heard Peter's voice,
we were talking about. I was like, "What? You know what is Peter thinking right now?"
You know what?
Wait.
When it happened, I was in disbelief. Like when I say, I don't use that word lightly, guys. I thought I was in a movie or a dream because I saw it happen like before my eyes. And the fact that, you know, like when Wissa closes down Ramsdale, the ball goes in the air, doesn't it? So it kind of goes in the air. You don't know if is that going in the net or is it going behind the post? Like what's going? And you're just like, you are joking me. And I'm thinking VAR's gonna call something. I'm looking for an offside flag. I'm looking everywhere. And literally, it's like, check complete goal, confirmed goal. I'm thinking, Jesus of Nazareth, what's going on here? You know what I mean? And it was perfect, wasn't it? It was perfect. Like it was just because you know what? If you don't remember, he did this mistake at the GTEC community earlier this season. Do you not remember when Rice bailed him out of prison? Rice took him out of the jail, took the keys with him, and got him out of there because he lays up not the same kind of.
I remember that exactly.
He lays the ball off, and it's like, wait, where's this going? Now, obviously, look, Ramsdale clearly he's been shot to pieces confidence-wise, and obviously it's not been the same for him this year, right? As it was for him last year. But you know, it was a classic. Like, I bet Mikel wasn't even surprised. You know them ones. His performance overall, though, Ramsdale, right? You've got to give him credit. I think he got like a 6.5 out of 10.
Saved a good shot from Tony.
I'll tell you what, the Tony shot in the second half, and I thought, oh my God. I thought if he scores this, like I've looked at my title literally go in front of my eyes.
Did you believe it was like when you saw it sailing through the air? Did you think this could trouble us?
When it was Ramsdale and goal, Oscar, I can't lie.
I think he only shoots there because it's Ramsdale.
Yeah,
100%. Probably. But also, let's have it right. Like Raya is not exempt from these mistakes as well. Like Raya has this in him. He's got a mistake like that in him. Ramsdale more so because we saw it. We saw it quite a lot over the last couple of years. But I remember Raya when he first started at Arsenal, shaky warrior. You know them ones. He was not looking comfortable. So yeah, clearly Brentford targeted Ramsdale as well. You know what I'm saying? They knew what time it was. Look, his confidence ain't going to be all the way high. He's coming in cold into a game where you're like, it's a must-win game. Like, we can't drop any more games. We've got 5 home games left. Like, we can't lose any more games. We have to win all 5. You know what I'm saying? Till the death. You know what I mean? So we got to win all 10 games, really and truly. But yeah, that happened. But second half, he made 2 great saves. Even the header from, is it Collins? I think Collins has a point-blank header, unmarked. Ramsdale makes a great save. So overall, that was his Arsenal career summed up in those 90 minutes. He can have the howler, and he can have 2 tremendous saves in the game. That is Ramsdale at Arsenal.
In a nutshell.
In a nutshell. And that's probably his last game for Arsenal. Maybe. I don't know. Right?
Unfortunately, yeah. Because it's the running now. It's going to be running.
It's his final game for Arsenal. He's never played again for Arsenal.
And if you said to me...
not even tomorrow night.
Are you all right, Robin? You all right?
Time for sympathy's gone, bro.
Sympathy? What? It's the Champions League last 16. We're 1 down. Guys, no, okay. Let me give you context. No, Robin, let me give you context. This is the biggest game at the Emirates Stadium since 2009. It's the biggest game. I give to understand it. It's the biggest game we've had since 2009.
I can't lie. There's so much of me that wants blood. Yeah, there's so much of me that wants Porto to do a madness. But this game is ending 5-0 to the Arsenal. Like,
I don't know.
It's gonna be a cooking.
Guys, Porto beat Benfica 5-0 the other week.
So what?
Benfica are above Porto in the table. They beat them 5 the other week. I'm not saying we're going to get pumped. All I'm saying is there's going to be a job. You know, like, look, Pepe's at the back.
Isn't Porto your jammy European team?
No, Porto, we always beat at home.
Slaps Porto.
At home, we always beat them. Away, we always lose.
I mean, away. Yeah.
But we're playing at home now. So
it's only the away bit now. They've lost it.
We've done the away, so we lost it already. You know, but there's going to be what they call a Jose Mourinho job is going to be done tomorrow night by them. And if they can execute it, all I can say is fair play. Like, if they execute it, then fine.
Because Peter, I can see a way of thinking. Because on the one hand, you're like, yeah, we should beat these. But on the other hand, you kind of see the Twitter pieces now on giving so much credit to Pepe. 40 years old, he's led them valiantly, last-ditch blocks, last-ditch tackles, probably gets into a fight with Havertz.
The thing is, AD, they did a job on us out there at the Dragao, but the thing is, we didn't actually even rock up. Like, I felt like we didn't play the football we know to play. But look at our away performances in Europe this season. All 4 of them have not been great. You know, we drew one of them, we lost one of them, we won one of them. And the one we won, I'm sorry, Sevilla had a good game. They had a good game. Like, we were fluid.
Not to justify it, but I do wonder what the statistics are for winning away in Europe. I know it's going to sound silly, but there's obviously the travel, the toxic atmospheres. It does take its toll, but it does level out at home. Because at home, well, I guess it depends who's at home, but generally speaking, the quality team rises it when they need to rise it. So
the thing is, our home games in the Champions League this season, and we've put people to bed,
to the sword.
We've all laid a mattress, bed sheet, the lot. We've put them to bed. Now we have you know what I'm saying?
Sleeping mask, you name it, bro.
Heater, if you want it, hot water bottle, whatever you like.
You pay for it. You keep to the Emirates. You know what I mean?
We'll accommodate. I do see a job going to be done. Like, when I say a job, there is a tactical job. I mean, Francis Conceição, by the way, is it Fabio Conceição? Sorry, he's going to be all over it. He's going to be all over it like a rash. So I am nervous about tomorrow. I can't lie. I'm twitchy. I'm twitchy about tomorrow. It's the biggest game. It's the biggest game at the Emirates, mate. It's the biggest game. Like, I don't think you understand. What did you say, Oscar?
No, you said you're twitchy. I said, are you going to stream it live?
Hey!
Oh, okay.
Lola says the game tomorrow is going to be Porto defending and buying every foul they can get. It's on Arsenal to do their job. Simple as.
We got to be streetwise. We have to be streetwise with this lot. This lot are going to fall over at the crowd. Is going to huh? I didn't hear you.
I said you're going to play Reece Nelson.
Oh, all right then. He might come on. He might come on.
I'm sure there's a joke that we've missed.
No, he's saying streetwise. He thought, oh, Kennington.
No, wow, I did. Wow, Peter, that's
what I thought you were saying. That's what I thought you were doing.
No, I was talking about Martinelli being injured.
Yeah, he's injured though. So we're not talking about Martinelli, are we? So naff off. Okay, we've got Trossard. We've got Havertz. Anyway, but yeah, listen, great performance from the team on Saturday. We did our job. At the end of the day, we got the 3 points. That's all that matters. I don't care about performances from this moment on. It's about results.
Who gives a damn?
No. Who gives a damn?
It's about results. And yeah, you know, it was important that we got the win. Brentford are a good side. Let me tell you something. Thomas Frank, yeah, I really like him, man. He's because you know what we think about Brentford. We think about, oh, they're a nice club. You know, what a nice football club. You know, small club.
I don't.
They are
I can't stand them.
They are nasty.
I can't stand them.
Gamesmanship. They know what they are doing, and they do it well. Like they do it well. So like at the end of the day, last year, you know, at 55 minutes they were falling down. The keeper is feeling his calf. 55 minutes into the game when it's 1-1.
Peter, do you know what? The hospitals have got it all wrong. When you see people struggling to walk, and we're spending millions and millions and millions, bro, all you need to do is score a winning goal in the 87th minute. You'll see people running all over the gaff, bro. Because that's what healing.
Healing, bro. There was fans were shouting, "It's a miracle!" when Flecken finally got the ball out of the touch and wanted to put it down on the friggin'. You know, one guy, "It's a miracle!" You know, they're all shouting like that at the ground because it was like, "Oh, now you want to start." You know, now you want to pick up the pace. 55 minutes, AD. They were wasting time.
These clubs spend millions and millions and millions on medical teams. Who knew the answer was that simple? Who knew?
So Arsenal fans, we are exactly at the point where we were last season. Are Arsenal going to win it? You have to go and win at the Etihad. Standard procedure. We have to beat Man City on Easter Sunday when Jesus rose again. We have to rise. We have to get up there. We have to go there. And
Jesus rose again. Okay, Pete.
Writes itself.
Mirage says, Peter, the viewers have a question.
Talk to me. Let's go.
Campaign, brother. Back the movement. Believe in the brand.
Yeah, listen. I believe. Go on,
Oscar. I need to vent. Arsenal fans are being skeptical, not committing to the title like myself and Peter. It reminds me of a biblical passage.
Oh, can I give you a great biblical story right now, very quickly?
Whoa.
When the 12 spies go to look at the promised land, right? 10 of those jabronis came back and said, "Oh, there's grasshoppers. Oh, there's massive things there. We can't take over the land. We can't do this." Then rose up man like Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Man like Josh, yeah. Man like was it Gideon? Was Gideon the other one? You know what I'm saying? A couple man there, dude was like, yeah, you know what? It's looking good. Land of milk and honey. We can go over there and do our thing. Listen, it's a Joshua thing. Arsenal need to get in the scripture, you know what I'm saying? And rock up to the Etihad, yeah? And say, listen, this land is ours. Arsenal, when we've won the league in the past, guess what we've had to do, guys? We won it at Old Trafford. We won it at the Lane. We won it at Anfield. Yeah, we won it at Stamford Bridge. We have to go there and win the league there. We've got to go take the league from them. Arsenal need to go there, and you know what we're going to do? We're going to go there, guys. You heard it here first. Mirad, where are you, brother? We are going to the Etihad and collecting 3 points and one hand on that bloody trophy, walking it back to London. Okay, bringing it back to North London.
I tell you most solemnly, most assuredly,
hear thee.
We will win at the Etihad.
Hear thee, Mirad. I've got the Holy Communion and bread. Come. You bring yourself.
He said. Thomas said, "Until I put my hands in the holes of his hands."
Don't say David. It's not Thomas. Brackets David. Until they saw, then they believed. For me, blessed are those who have believed and not seen. Anyway, let's not get into that.
So you, man, obviously now we're sort of down the. We're at the home straight, right? Last 10 games of the season.
Yeah, it's the business end.
Business end of the season. So what? Where do you guys think the league can be lost essentially? Because I think at this point, City, Arsenal, Liverpool.
Could you bring up
I told you already at the start of the season, early in the season, guys. I told you already. we are winning the league. We're getting a guard of honor, or we're confirming the league title at Old Trafford.
So you reckon you're going to win 19 out of 19 games in the second half of the season?
All I said was
that's what's good. That's what it looks like. It may
no.
take.
I think Liverpool, City, and Arsenal will all drop points between now and the end of the season.
Okay.
Yeah, they will all drop points between now and the end of the season, right?
Yeah.
And Arsenal come.
To be fair.
Like we could go to friggin' Etihad and win and draw away at Brighton or Molineux. We could do those things, but guess what? Everybody's going to play games. Everyone's got games to play. Blah 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 blah. We're winning the league, or we're winning the league, or we're getting a guard of honor at Old Trafford. I told you. We're going to the Etihad and collecting 3 points. We're then going to Tottenham and collecting 3 points. And you know where else we're collecting 3 points? We're finally going to go over to that run-down, roof-leaking Old Trafford and collecting 3 points when we get there. They've got Gary Neville on the frigging panel to sort out that stadium. That's what you know this kind of condition we're talking about.
I don't think that's a lot of generational suffering, and you have to obliterate a lot of generational muscle memory. Because you're telling me you got to win at the Etihad, you're gonna win at Old Trafford. Spurs you regularly beat Spurs, but I mean, these are some. I think Brighton historically, you're not necessarily too great at Brighton. So do you back this Arsenal side?
Whoa.
Historically, I don't.
Wait there. When did we lose at Brighton? Have we ever lost at Brighton?
When was the last time
It's the other way around. It's the other way around.
What do you mean? We won at Brighton. We won there last season. New Year's Eve. Can't forget it. I was with the wifey sitting down. We were having ribs. I saw Martinelli running down. I saw Martinelli from the halfway line running toward goal. Arsenal 4. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like I feel like the year before. I feel like Arsenal in the league.
Brighton always get us at home. that's
at home. Okay.
It's usually at home they get us, but we beat them at home.
It's at home.
We beat them at home this season already. So listen, AD,
and also Deserby this season is a bit
steady on, not you as well, Robin. You let go of the Serie A route so quickly, so easily, so wimpily. You just let go.
You watched the Serie A. Did you watch the 2-2 on Sunday? Lovely game.
Did I? Wait for my not that guy later on this evening. But anyway, the truth.
By the way, the game's done, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Why have you done that?
Game's done.
So anyway, 3 points Arsenal got.
Mickey! Oh, that's dirty! Oh my God! What a goal! Hey, Robin, why did you ruin that, man?
Yeah, for real, you ruined that still.
Sold it.
Oh, that's a beautiful goal.
I can't lie, the game's not over.
Fantastic.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the thing and I'm thinking, okay, but
I think there's still a bit more juice. There's still a bit more.
Listen,
Newcastle juice.
I'm bringing this up now.
Yeah.
Eddie Howe does not have much left.
Listen. He's not.
Eddie Howe does not have much left.
Oh my God! What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
It's just how it is, unfortunately.
Go look at his starting 11.
Starting
11.
I hear it.
You don't. You said he's not got enough left.
But he doesn't have enough left. It's just how it is. It's just the way it is.
You watch Newcastle finish in the top 4 next season. Watch. Just watch.
With a different manager, maybe.
With Eddie Howe at the helm. They'll finish in the top 4 next season.
I don't think Eddie Howe's
Anyway, just wrapping up anyway. Listen, I'm loving the way that our players are playing. I love the way even like Havertz is like, there's something about these lot. I don't know what it is about these players where I feel like they're very like, we don't care. We're just on job. We're not getting even too carried away celebration-wise. We're celebrating. We're like, yeah, boom, see you later next. Kai Havertz, you know what I'm saying? Giving it all that, and then back onto the center. We're living La Vida Loca, man. At the end of the day, like, we just got to win our games. Next one, bruv, is now City next after the Porto game. Mm-hmm. City at the Etihad next, bruv. Thank you very much, Liverpool.
Do you have this weekend off?
You're damn right we do.
International break, isn't it?
Is it this week or is it not the week after? I thought the break was the week after.
I'm thinking because we got FA Cup this weekend, but it's all
yes, FA Cup week. So only like teams like Luton, basically only teams that have got to like play and out of the FA Cup are playing. But for a lot of the teams, they're inactive.
Yeah, but anyway, so I'm delighted. Arsenal, we go marching on again. I think we've won 8 games in a row, longest winning streak in the league. You know what I'm saying? Leave us alone, blood. Like naff off. You get me? We're gonna be all right.
Respect.
Anything else on this Arsenal game before we move on? real quick?
Now, other than the howler, there's nothing much to say on this game.
Oh, you want to talk about the Kai Havertz? First of all,
Mm.
it was a huge dive. It was a disgusting dive. Okay, number one.
I'm glad you agree.
Number two.
I'm glad you agree.
Number two. He should have never had the first yellow in the first place. The first yellow was a
That makes
disgrace.
it all right, does it? Okay.
I'm saying it was a disgrace. That's all I got to say. This is why we don't talk about referees, AD. This is why I'm here. I'm not here to talk about it. It's the fact
Oscar, do you know what it is? He's been battering referees for about 2 decades now. But when Perez dived against Portsmouth, where were you?
wow.
Invincible. Wow. Portsmouth had you banged to right.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow. Where was you when Honcho handballed the ball on the line in the FA Cup final, Arsenal Liverpool, where we battered you for 80 minutes, and Michael Owen comes off the bench.
See, that's the thing.
A crippled Michael Owen come off the bench, and he scored twice past David
He was
Seaman.
crippled at like 22, but
all of you guys' victories, are always marred in controversy and referee. Robin, you better not pipe up because
Robin, you better hold it.
Every Manchester United's win have been fair and square.
I'm sorry.
That's a disgraceful lie.
Fair and square.
It's a disgusting act. A disgusting act. Did you watch us when you beat us in that 50th game? Did you watch the refereeing at Old Trafford?
Oh!
It's the biggest scandal.
One of the scandals of life.
On Mount Rushmore, that Mike Riley in that game, and the one that was at the Chelsea Barcelona in the Champions League.
I said nothing beats Chelsea Barcelona.
Those two are on Mount Rushmore.
You see that Chelsea Barcelona one? I'm sure it was actually found. It was actually a match fixing, no?
I don't think so. I don't think they did.
Oh,
I think we would have heard it by now.
Bro, the referee got promoted. He's like one of the elite referees. He became one of the elite referees in UEFA.
Yeah, because he wasn't allowed to referee again. Oh no.
So anyway, that's that. We moving on now?
One day you need to finish that the Mount Rushmore farces, refereeing farces, and you need to finish that one day, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, man. Anyway, what took place at the City ground last week? AD. Flipping hell. That's all
City ground.
The miss from the Trent is my desire. It's always to be here, oh City ground. Great song. Let's go to Old Trafford, where bent decisions happen often. Man United 2, Everton 0.
Raw.
Harvard have studied your refereeing decisions. Harvard, for goodness sake.
Harvard. Listen, just understand that we just had a good time for 30
No,
minutes.
you had Howard Webb in the back pocket. That's what you had.
No, we.
Can
you prove it? Can you prove it?
No, you can't have a study. They said 81% of decisions at Old Trafford went in favor to Man United. That's just scandal.
Bro, ex-referees have come out and said they were scared of Roy Keane.
Is that my fault? Is that my fault?
Is
that Roy Keane's fault?
It's called intimidation tactics.
Let the referees do their job. That's not Man United's fault.
Sir Alex,
being scared.
Sir Alex pre-match press conference. You know, like it's still like Thursday morning where man are tired, sleep in the eye. He's about to go training. He would say the referee, I'm sure, will have a good game this weekend. He would just say things like that. Just let it throw it there and see what explodes. And that was the end of that conversation.
Lola said every team has fraud in it. Was it not the Chelsea Liverpool game where Drogba was playing? When did that happen? What game was that?
What about the ghost goal that Liverpool got?
Liverpool scored a goal that didn't cross the line. We went out of the Champions League. Are you taking the piss?
In fairness, though.
No, do you know what's up there? No, guys, I don't think you have to remember Frank Lampard's goal against Germany in 2010. It's the big. It's up there with the biggest scandal.
You know when it blatantly crossed the line. Do you know what
that reminds me of, Robin? Before you go too quickly, Roy Carroll against Pedro Mendes. Don't think I forgot that one. Roy Carroll's in the net.
Guys, I to a degree, I understand the apprehension towards VAR, right? But the haste, or rather the hesitation, the resistance. That's the word I'm looking for. So the resistance to goal line technology was mind-boggling.
It was ridiculous.
But that Lampard thing, and it got to that Lampard thing. They said,
because it hurt England, they said, "No, we got to pattern this up."
Too fast now.
Carroll still has boots in the United net now. That was unreal how the referee didn't spot that one. The linesman, where's the linesman? Like, no wonder. I don't know. Anyway, Robinho, Manchester United 2, Everton 0.
Like I said, there's nothing to report much on this game. Garnacho loves Everton. It clearly seems because everything's played them. I don't know why you try and Pete. They're a terrible side.
Never shines so brightly. Everton, spirit of the Blues.
But the truth is that we got the 2 penalties, and then we were given all the ball to Everton. They were giving us pressure after pressure, but they can't do anything with the ball. That's why they suck.
They were the better team, no?
Yeah. But they conceded 2 penalties. 3. It would have been 3 penalties if the guy wasn't offside. So, this is the truth.
I mean, yeah. No, don't get me wrong. Listen, you can see penalties. Hey, there's no prayer for you. But the finishing is diabolical.
The only thing I can say, do you know who had the best game? Was Onana. For that reason.
Robin.
Yeah.
Robin.
Yes, talk to me.
Robin. How can Everton have 20 plus shots? No, guys, I need you to read this comment.
I feel like you say this every week.
No. Everton. We're talking about strikers that consist of Beto and Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Pick your poison.
Yes.
Pick your. Do you want to get run over or drowned?
And Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And you know what they got behind them? Dwight McNeil.
Yes.
Dwight McNeil.
Yes, Peter. Manchester United are
Doucouré. Abdoulaye Doucouré. Amadou Onana, who I like, by the way. My God. No, but Oscar,
remember when Doucouré was linked to big clubs?
It was, I'd say, Watford.
He's another purple patch guy.
Watford stole money.
Have a month where you score like 4 goals. And
do you know what? Everton deserve to be docked points because of the quality of player they buy for such high fees. Guys, Everton going forward in terms of score, they've not won it. Was it 10 games in a row? They haven't won. They haven't won in 10 games.
Something that game.
Come on, guys. Have you ever heard of that streak in football? That happens to the teams that are at the bottom of the league and whatnot.
But they are.
But you know what?
They are. They deserve to go down.
You lot are so dead, though, bro. Robin.
No, what awful. Like I said, there's nothing new.
What big games have you got left? Because if
you're the only big game we've got left in terms of the big 6, we've got Liverpool, Tottenham, and Arsenal left.
I like how you said only. So out of your 10, you got 3 of them.
Yeah, you said the big games.
You got Chelsea there. Hey, you got Chelsea as well.
Have we not played you? I feel like we played you. But anyways.
You may have.
Hey, Robin, unless you lot pattern your together, you're gonna get pumped at Old Trafford when we rock up there. I'm not even lying, blood.
Peter,
we'll treat you like Burnley and them, man. There, you know.
Peter,
I say that with confidence just because of how dead your team is, not even because of how great my team is.
Peter, I've already told you, I've stopped caring. Like, I'm in summer. I'm thinking about the Euros. I kept saying there's 10 games to go for a reason.
Are you making Champions League? Are you making Champions League?
No. Unless it's a miracle. No.
Yeah, man. You man are dead, blood. I can't lie.
Like, there's not much. There's not much to take.
2 penalties to beat Everton, but that's a dead thing, bro. That is so dead.
There's literally nothing new. But in terms of Everton, I'm done with them. Like, they're terrible.
Yeah, I think Everton need to go. I need them to now leave.
Oh, now you need them to leave. When I was calling for their heads years ago, nobody wanted to hear it.
But years ago there wasn't someone who was worthy to take their place. But I just need Luton to stay in this league for a little while longer.
But do Luton deserve to stay in the league?
Yes.
You know what? When was the last time they won a game?
Holla.
Hey, they got a point at the weekends. Let's.
Bro, Everton have been docked 6 points, blood, and they're above the relegation zone.
Yeah, but the way they're playing.
Why do them man deserve to stay in the league?
So you're on side now. Like, look, obviously, back in the day, I had ties to Super Frank in it, so there was no way I was wanted Everton out. But now, what Everton really given us?
Like, I'm looking at it and I'm just thinking, why have they got Sean Dyche, and why has he made them a Burnley side? Like, this Everton team smells of that Burnley, the Ashley Barnes and Wood up front. You know what I'm saying? It smells of obviously Dwight McNeil, who's come from Burnley.
And they're never getting that right, Peter. They're never getting that part.
Nah, but them man are wash blood. You know what I'm saying? Wash blood. Them man are wash blood.
Basically, I can see Nottingham Forest go, no problem. Everton can go. The only team that I want down there is Luton Town out.
Where's United finishing in the league?
Probably where they are right now, which is 6th.
Behind Spurs?
Probably.
Wait, Peter, why are you so shocked? Wait, you think Spurs are crap or something?
Oh, God.
Yeah, Peter can't fathom that Spurs are actually decent.
Actually a well-coached side now. You know, they had like 6 players missing for like 3 months. Shock horror when the players come back, the quality of performances improves. Oh, you know, Emerson, Emerson Royale at centre half.
No, I get you. I've seen Man United in their sleep make the top 4 when they didn't want it.
I hear that.
They still made the top 4.
But they're sleeping now and they're not going to make it. So,
well, I'll tell you what. If Unai Emery has got that gene in him, then you'll never know.
Where are we? We're 8 points behind. In theory.
Behind who?
Villa.
Behind Villa?
Oh,
it's a cracker! Sorry, Oscar. I'm so sorry. It's a cracker of a goal. I can't lie. When you see it, you will understand why my emotion just jumped.
Yeah, it's an absolute finish.
It's a big goal.
It's a stunner by Jacob Murphy.
If we concede,
it's the way he sees Cucurella. He says, "Cucurella, see you later." He turns around and then he's got who's that? Is it number 16? Who's number 16 for Chelsea?
Still played for Chelsea to be fair.
Who is that? Who is that jabron? Anyway, he slides him onto the floor, top right-hand corner. I mean, Cucurella, is he a left back? He's not a left back. He's not a left back. Oscar, he's not a left back.
What are you talking about? He plays left back.
He's defo. Next season, he's defo at Getafe on loan.
But yeah, there's other questions. There's other things he needs to consider. Yeah. So in theory, Peter, it is possible to make top 4. Will we make it? No, we're not good enough. We have no left backs. Hashtag where is Malacia? Ten Hag has now come out and said he's not available until June. That's the end of the season. We have not seen this guy since 2023.
That's the US tour.
But Robin, like I feel like
is he?
I feel like because the club have been so secretive on it, it's probably something really serious.
Because
he's literally not
he's tweeted. He's not on Instagram. Everything on social media is quiet. It's hush hush. We're hearing he's back on the pitch, but then he's no longer on the pitch. What's going on?
So are you seeing pictures of him in training?
No.
So apparently he's back in the pictures. So Lola, this is where I'm now looking at why did we hire the Arsenal doctor? Because
I leave Gary alone.
I'm looking at him because I'm with David on this one. Because
I'm going to call him.
Do you know what Ten Hag said? Ten Hag said, I trusted my head doctor. I trusted my head doctor to say that we'll have my 2 left backs back in January, and that's why he got rid of the regular Don.
You're a disgrace.
But yeah.
You're a disgrace.
Like, okay, what is the doctor doing?
Leave Gary O'Driscoll alone, blood, yeah? Leave Gary O'Driscoll
and now,
alone.
we're now having Amad Diallo deleting all of his pictures today of Man United.
Screw Diallo, man.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I just said Amad has deleted all of his United pictures on IG. Are you just shade Borough? What is this?
Why do we know this?
Hey, why do you know?
United is just a crash. It's just a frigging crash, honestly.
Crash.
It's a crash.
Oh, the lead. Oh my! Oh, did he take Man United out of his bio as well? Did he? Oh,
It never ends, does it?
Why is this news on the top 4 podcast?
Go grow some friggin' nuts.
But yeah, like I said, this is what is at Man United. The only random thing right now that is somewhat okay is that Onana's second in the Golden Glove race. That is the random thing.
Well, that's a load of BS.
How? No, it's true. It's
How?
true. He's joint second with Alisson. And number 1 is David Raya with 9. So yeah.
Nobody wants clean sheets in this league. That's what I've come to learn.
But what? How many does Ramsdale have?
Ramsdale? What? Whoa. What?
Where did that straight came from nowhere?
No. Because the point I'm making is if Raya's got 11 plus Ramsdale's however many, then Arsenal.
Let's see.
So Raya has 9. Onana, Alisson, and a couple others have 8. I'm like, where's this come from?
Yo, people don't want clean sheets in this league. That's one thing I've come to learn. One thing I've learned. I could tell you about Ramsdale's clean sheets whilst you guys continue talking about
at least 2, no?
There's been a lot of goalkeepers who've been out injured this season. They've had periods.
And
do you want to hear how many clean sheets Aaron Ramsdale's got, Mr. AD?
I'll go 2.
He has 2 clean sheets.
Okay. So that's 11 in total for Arsenal.
But yeah, no, it's just weird. Like you look at the team and you're thinking, why is Ahmad not playing? We have no other right winger.
That's true.
Like, come on, just play him. And you just like what is the reason? Why is he not there? When you have a natural right winger that can do a job for you, and you don't play him, you rather put Anthony on.
Yeah,
and that's I'm like what's wrong with you? Literally. But we could do a whole pod on that. The only other news, or if you can say anything, is that it looks like we're getting a new stadium after all of this time. And yeah, it's head up by Gary Neville. So
they've got Neville on the panel, blood. That is hilarious.
No, but I don't see an issue with that personally, because
it's an issue, but it's like
he has bare businesses and stuff around the area. He's got hotel football, so obviously he knows the area.
Is that gimmick still open?
Yeah. It's a 5-star. Oh. It's a 5-star hotel, my guy.
Oh, I thought, what was it? His restaurant?
I'm still annoyed that he moved. I'm still annoyed that he moved Cafe Football from London. That's
what was it? Cafe Football? Yeah, I remember something.
It was hotel football and Cafe Football.
Yeah, the cafe.
It's not God.
It was a Stratford, isn't it?
Yeah, did you come to my birthday to it? We went to my birthday once.
Yeah, meaty mac and cheese out of it.
I'll tell you what else was meaty. AD, do you know what else was meaty? Bournemouth 3, Arsenal 3. That's what I had to suffer with on my 27th birthday.
That was great. I actually remember that.
When Sanchez threw his gloves on the floor because Drew was having a hard on about his overhead kick the week before. And that's when Sanchez lost it with them. He said, "You know, that's it. The gloves are off." He just threw the gloves on the floor. I said, "I'm sick."
Do you know what's the most damning? Yeah. I was going to say, do you know what's the most damning indictment about Man United? After all of that, he still went to United, had one training session, and said, "Take me back to Arsenal."
Take me back. Alexis, man. He's at into living life now. I love it.
What do you call it? So to answer Tar's question, it's not gone. The most likely solution is they're going to tear it down and rebuild it, like what they did with Madrid. So,
like the temple.
No, well, they're still debating whether to refurbish or to change the next thing.
So even if they build a new stadium, it'll be next door, like on
the Spurs thing.
Side. Yeah, like a Spurs thing, and then use the Old Trafford as the women's stadium.
Wait there. Did Oscar do the Rafa Benitez with the glasses?
He did. He did. I
That's 3 points. We move. You know what I mean?
But either way, yeah, we'll be at the Etihad for Wild Fit. Yeah.
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
No, it's either the Etihad or League Ground. At least too far.
What ground?
You're not gonna play
the Leeds Sports Ground.
You're not gonna play this.
What's that?
There's no way.
That's where the women's play. It's in a town next to Manchester called Leeds.
What capacity is that? That's not enough.
It's like 4,000 people. It's small.
Yeah, you're not
gonna play in Cardiff, blood.
That's not even 10% of your season ticket holders, let alone.
Yeah, no, it would most likely be the Etihad.
You're not gonna play at the Millennium Stadium, bro. That's where you're not gonna go. There's no way you're gonna play at Lee, blood. It's not gonna happen. It's not
4K.
4K. No chance. Anything else on Man United before we move on, mate?
Nah, man, dead club.
Dead. 10 games to go, Peter. That's where I'm at. 10 games to go.
Mind games.
10 games to go, mate. All right. Well, other scores very quickly in the Premier League. Aston Villa 0, Tottenham Hotspur 4.
Okay.
Now, I will say this very, very quickly.
Was it a red card?
I've been here. I've been here before. I've been with Unai Emery in March, where we were going to Tottenham at Wembley Stadium. We could have won the game there. And then weeks after that, Goodison Park, Molineux, Leicester, places like that, where he just changed the team. He just changed the side, changed the formation, changed the tactics. The guy went at home to Spurs and adapted to Spurs? What is he thinking? What was he thinking? Because even Spurs were like kind of first half kind of feeling it. Like, okay, what's happening at Villa Park? What's happening really? Oh, they've turned up like this. We know what to do. And it absolutely obliterated Aston Villa. Guys, Villa losing 4-0 at home. And Spurs have a game in hand, 2 points behind. Is a disaster for Aston Villa. Because all that celebrating winning at Luton amounts to nothing this week, almost.
Van der Ven is a cheat code, blood.
Yeah, he's a good defender. Anything? No? Nobody else want to talk about this?
I was going to say, is it a red card? That's what I was asking.
Wasn't it like... I can't remember the tackle. Was it like a wrestling move?
No. He was really late and he's just kicked. I can't remember who it was. It was Doggy. I think he just kicked it.
Doggy, yeah.
Yeah. And it was bad. It was definitely a yellow card. Lola says McGinn is a bum, but I'd expect that from a man who can't close his mouth and runs about like a planting dog.
Whoa.
Okay.
He's a baller. He can play football.
Villa Park gimmick needs to die. They've lost 4 of their last 5 there now.
It's a horrific challenge. I've just seen it. It's thuggery.
Is it a red though? Is it a red?
Yeah, because he goes to swipe him out. Like Oscar, there is no intention.
No intention, yeah.
I think he's late.
You think there's an intent to get the ball?
No,
I think he's gone for the ball. He's realized he's not going to get there, but he's took him out anyway.
He looked at him. He said, "This friggin' you absolute."
Probably said the N-word in his mind.
Probably said it. Wow. And then just swiped him out. Brighton 1, Nottingham Forest 0. Good win for De Zerbi after getting slapped up by Roma. Listen, Serie A. Italy are going to claim that, that 5th place. They're claiming that 5th place.
Italy and Germany are going to... England's not getting that 4th. England's not getting that 5th place.
What did I preach to you all season, Robin? You and Newcastle, first of all, flopped the first bag. And and Brighton, you know what I'm saying? Brighton and Villa. Maybe West Ham. No, Villa all right. Villa are fine. They'll go through.
No. But because they're losses as well.
Let's just be real human beings that actually respect.
We don't deserve it.
We don't deserve a 5th Champions League spot. We don't deserve it.
Also, do we change our podcast to top 5? What do you do?
No, we don't. Because we don't.
No. So Peter, it's now yearly. So the 5th spot changes every year.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so it's
in a freaking hokey pokey.
So it's whoever's league does well in that year.
Crap. Because at the beginning of the season, you don't even know what you're playing for. That's crap.
Get serious, man.
It's a nonsense. So
they only take the coefficient of that year. Whoever gets it. I thought when I was explaining, I thought it was the all 3 years. That's why I thought England was going to get it. Nah, it's just that year and resets every year.
Oscar, holler at me with this one, blood. 10 games in, and Chelsea have not reached the 40 point mark.
We've got 39 points.
You've got 30.
Guys, Devious, we won today, and we're 11th after winning.
Wait, what? No. What do you mean?
Yes.
No. After winning, we're 11th.
In what, the form table or something?
Premier League.
And they've had some ropey form. It can't be that low.
In the English Premier League, we're 11th, bro.
It's March.
But in fairness, though, above us, like the 3 teams above us, there's only like 3 points between them. So it could swing in the next couple of games. But
you could beat them. You might could beat them. West Ham United 2, Burnley 2. Wow. What's going on here at the bottom of the league where Burnley having a 2-0 lead and dropping it to West Ham? West Ham, God.
Yeah, West Ham. What's going on?
It's a lot there. It's a lot there. Another team that had a 2-0 lead and drew. Bournemouth 2, Sheffield United 2. Good grief.
Oh, Solanke let me down.
Look at you lot crying about your Solanke. You go.
Put him in the team. He let me down.
You put him in the team.
People captained him.
I captained him.
I just put him. I put him in the team. I said,
I saw 0 points. I said, what? In fact, kid you not, right? I see a picture of the goal. And then I see, I got on BBC Sport. I see Solanke. Ellipsis, dot. I'm going to say, puts Bournemouth ahead or misses. I saw Skies' penalty. It gave me flashbacks to David Beckham in 04.
Disgraceful, man. Let everyone down.
Crystal Palace 1, Luton Town 1. The bottom is smelly. Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Fulham 1. And and then obviously to finally wrap up, Chelsea 3, Newcastle United 2. Oscar, what is your goal of the week?
Guys, that Mikhailo Mudryk goal was really good.
Is it? Huh?
But then, what's my man's name? Who scored? Jacob Murphy, was it?
Yeah. It's a rocket.
Datro! That Datro Fofana goal was crazy.
I haven't seen it, but I heard it's worldly.
Yeah, he just slapped it from far.
Was it top min?
He's got all the minerals. Like he's gonna be a top division player somewhere. He's good, man.
Yeah, man. I've got. If I'm picking between Datro and Murphy, I will go Datro Fofana. I think his goal was just. He had no right to shoot from there.
I'm loving Isak's goal, so I'm gonna go with Isak.
Isak.
It was great.
Just lovely.
AD for me.
I'm going for Fofana, mate. Yeah.
We can't forget Wissa. Oh, what
yeah. Good determination.
Oscar, what about Havertz scoring again? Again. Okay, goal of the week is Datro Fofana. Yep.
On the Havertz point, like obviously some of us writ him off before ball was even kicked. You were sort of vehement in your defense of him. Yep. You basically said, look, I mean, I still think 2 years is ridiculous, but obviously the point is obviously you're willing to give him time, see how he gets on. You've given him time, you've seen how he gets on. How are you feeling about him? Because he's made a meaningful contribution. It's 7 league goals, I believe, in 28, 29 games.
Is it 7? I think it's 8, no?
It might even be 8. Yeah, like what?
I don't know, I can't remember.
So how you feeling? How you feeling anyway about Kai Havertz now? What would you expect moving forwards as you head into the running?
I expected him to make an impact in this Arsenal side with goals and assists and creative chances, and he's doing exactly that. So nothing new over here.
Nothing new over here in the sense that he's got the same tally that he had at Chelsea in the 21-22 season.
Yeah, but Arsenal are not relying on him only to score goals. At the end of the day, we've got a team of goals. So we Havertz is a good player.
So he's joined a much better team, and his output is relatively the same.
Oh, he's like that's the card you want to play. Okay, you play with that. No, play that card.
It's not though, because we've got like 10 games left.
Play that card. He's got 10 games to go in the league.
Yeah,
before we get into alone.
We can't say it's the same output because it's not.
No, because in that season for Chelsea, he had played 29 games. For Arsenal this season, he's played 27. So in similar amount of games, it's a similar return.
Yeah, he's a good player, and his return's good. So yeah, may it continue. Player of the week.
Oh. Can I go?
I'm gonna go Harvey Elliott. He was outstanding at Anfield. He was outstanding.
I was going to go McAllister.
I was gonna go Endo.
Wow, what? So do I get to pick one of those? So you've gone for?
I've gone for Elliott.
You've gone for Endo. You've gone for McAllister. I think all three were exceptional, but I think obviously one of them scored a penalty, and I think one of them.
Wait! What's happened? Because I'm reading the chat.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it because I don't understand it either. But we need to. We'll probably spend some time.
I need to investigate.
Yeah, Adrian, pick your player.
I'm going to Alexis McAllister, and he was brilliant, and he has been for some weeks now. And he's been one of the signings of the season.
Okay.
Yeah.
The SW6 is saying Endo is immediately not that guy.
Oh, he definitely is.
Mirage is saying immediately Endo not that guy. What did he do?
Can I can I put it out to you?
Endo. Because he went to the gym in skinny jeans.
You're going.
Oh, I was thinking. Wait,
what's a Endo?
So that means no squats. There was no deadlifts. There was no leg press. There was not a hamstring curl. There was not a leg extension.
Peter.
There wasn't a hip thrust.
Peter, you've evolved too far into the process.
Sorry, my bad.
You woke up on more skinny jeans. No. He woke up on more skinny jeans. So that means gym wasn't even on your mind, right? You woke up on skinny. I don't know where you was going. If he was going to a rave, you weren't going to work either. And then what? You went about your day, and you then had two choices: either I go to my house or do I go to the gym. And you decided to go to gym wearing what you wore, and then Peter, what was he doing in there?
Definitely not lower body.
Was what bench press?
It was not legs. It was definitely not leg day. It definitely wasn't leg day.
Even doing a bench press in skinny jeans, you're crazy.
Like, because you need to push. You push everything.
No, I can't lie. Yeah, there's one real guy blood in my gym blood. Real guy blood. Yeah, he turns up to the gym any way, anyhow.
Is it?
When I say like jeans with the Tims, you remember the Lukaku days when we used to mock? He could rock up like that blood.
What? He's on a treadmill in Tim's, is what you're telling me.
No, he's throwing all sorts of iron all over the place. He's chucking weight. He's got pre-workout. He's got pre-workout and friggin' creatine to the eyeballs. He's on trend. He is on every steroid you can find. This guy has got, like when the pre-workout drinks are like green and blue and aqua. No. Them man there.
Lolo's mean. I've just.
And the thing is, it's like five. He's like five plates. He's like 5 plates each side on the bench. Like
can't be 5 plates. 5 plates.
How me?
He's a freak.
And the thing is, 1 rep max, obviously. But then,
bro,
and then gets the chalk. And when he does, and after he's done, the scream, man. No.
I'll be real. There's one person at my gym that just constantly screams at every move, even on the treadmill. I'm like, what are you screaming for?
Nah, man.
Like, why?
You know what you got to realize, Robin? You know what you got to realize in this life, yeah? The older we get, bro, you realize there's more tap people than you can imagine. It's a thing. Like, it's a thing, innit? Like, people...
he's breathing hard, but every time he breathes out, there's a grunt. I'm like, what?
We're not a normal society.
Do you need to go?
We're not a normal society, blood. We're not. We're just not. Do you know what I mean?
But he might be clanging and banging.
But he's not clanging and banging. He's running on flat ground. That's the difference.
God, clanging and banging is outrageous. Guys, what's the play of the week?
No, Peter, what's the ethnicity of this guy?
He's easily West African. Easily.
Yeah,
it's easily a West African.
Do you hail him up, or Or you
Nah,
just
like, you know what it is, yeah? Like, if I catch eye contact, it's a quick nod, It's a nod.
yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, he turns up, like, and there's, like, nothing on him. You know, like...
Just a string, just a singlet.
He just walks in.
What do you mean?
You know what I'm saying? And, like, he could grab one, one quick tricep extension and then move to the next. It's like, yo, he just takes over the gym, blood. He just takes over it, blood. If he's using it, he's using it. Standard. Anyway. Skinny jeans in the gym is a howler. It's a friggin' howler.
Imagine if it rips.
I'm telling you, no lower body. AD, what was your player of the week?
McAllister.
McAllister is the player of the week. What's the team of the week this week?
Easy.
Spurs.
Yeah, easy.
Big game for them. They went out and did it. Son is a huge contender for team of the week, actually. I mean, player of the week. He scored 1 goal and 2 assists.
Son is bloody good, isn't he? He is bloody good.
How good is bloody good? Because when we do the all-timer debates, his name is not necessarily there. Is that right?
There's a reason.
You know what it is? He's like the. You know, like in football, like you got the Davao Suke of the world, whereby the man played for Madrid. They were top goal scorer in a World Cup, but like we never talk about him ever.
Former Arsenal, by the way. But you're right, we do forget.
We totally forget about players like him. So
Mirad is saying it as it is. Son wasted his best years at Spurs.
Possibly.
But I think it's possible.
I think genuinely because he believed that he would win stuff there with Kane and the Massive.
No, I don't even think it's that. I watched a video that was explaining this the other day. It was basically talking about how the top players in world football are limited in the options of where they can go to. So if you're like a mid-level player, you can go to any team. Where if you're a top player, like for Spurs is a graveyard because you can only leave Spurs if you're world class. If you're Harry Kane level,
Gareth Bale levels.
Yeah, Harry Kane or Gareth Bale, then you go up from Spurs. But because Son was never that level that a team was ready to pay big bucks to take him off Spurs, then he was always going to stay at that level.
And then I think also you made this fantastic point that I think you said sort of tapping Tobes made, wherein because David Levy is so sort of tight-fisted and so frugal, clubs just simply don't do business with him. So back in the day, wherein Alan Shearer would go to a Newcastle, for instance, and then that Manchester United move just didn't come for whatever reason. Similarly, with someone like a Son, that Manchester United move is not even on the table. Now that Arsenal move just for at a kickoff was not at the table. City just didn't go for whatever reason. Neither did Liverpool. So yeah, you're right. Unless
if you look at it, right, like for example, Chelsea have spent big money on wingers. United have spent big money on wingers. They're never going to look at Son. They never was Son an option, and all of us could have done with Son. Son would have been a benefit for us, but he was never an option.
That's crazy. Yeah, like we didn't even think about it. But
Kane was always one talked about because Kane was that good, but Son is just a little level below Kane, but he's not. Someone needs to go back abroad to go to a top level team. You could definitely do an Inter, Bayern, a PSG, but it's done.
Easily go to an Inter.
Yeah,
he probably could.
United with his level of finishing for Labille.
Yeah, fair enough. Tottenham Hotspur are the team of the week. Not that guy. I mean, Endo. First of all, honourable mention.
Can I do something very quickly? Can I say who is that guy?
Who?
Because this person has had an impact on the world and unfortunately passed away this week. And I've never seen such love, not only in the anime world, in the football world, in the music world, everything. Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball Z.
Wow.
Fantastic. The impact, even in the world football, I've never seen so much Dragon Ball Z love than anything else. This guy has done everything. But he left a legacy. Like one of those peoples in the world that you can say, you know what, he impacted the world. His anime, absolutely amazing. No, and 100%.
Definitely. That you know, Dragon Ball Z, as you say, it's legacy stuff. That transcends. I'll be honest. I wasn't a Dragon Ball Z guy. I can't lie. But I wasn't really a cartoon guy, to be fair. But I wasn't a Dragon Ball Z guy. I can't.
Wait. He's watching 10 o'clock news from then, yeah.
Bro, I was watching Galazzo. You know what I'm saying?
I was 7 years old watching Cheers.
I was watching Watchdog. His first word was, "That's a farce." I said, "That's a cowboy builder. That's a farce."
Oh, you got a clown.
Me and my bro, we watched it all. We watched Dragon Ball Z, all the sagas, even
there's Dragon Ball and then Dragon Ball.
So Dragon Ball's the original.
Yeah. So when he passed away, I saw they were saying, the creator of Dragon Ball. And I was like,
yeah, so it's Dragon Ball. So Dragon Ball's the franchise. Dragon Ball's the franchise, and then goes Dragon Ball Z,
Z's like
where
a
it's growing up. And then no. So imagine like
Krishna.
How can I best describe this? I don't know if you've seen anything else. Like basically, you know, like when series get older and they have like kids and stuff. That's basically it. So Dragon Ball Z is when Goku becomes an adult, has kids, and then GT is like the final part. The kids have grandkids and all that stuff. And
I always thought Dragon Ball Z was the thing. I didn't know Dragon Ball.
No, it says Dragon Ball's OG. Like Goku's a child in Dragon Ball. So yeah.
What, did you not all watch that as well?
I watched it all. I watched it all.
I've done it all.
You can I be so real? I was so locked into Dragon Ball Z. I didn't even know that was even anime. I don't even realize it was Japanese. That was Monday. That was weekdays after school. Yeah, Beyblade, Dragon Ball Z. That was just it transcended. Pokemon.
That's one thing I really wish I did watch. I never watched it.
Dragon Ball Z was the one. I tried to learn how to fly. I tried to learn how to turn Super Saiyan, instant transmission. I was just there.
Robin, what was your favorite saga?
Oh, Boo. The Majin Buu saga.
When Majin Buu first came.
Can I ask a question? What's the most popular anime? Would it be?
It is Dragon Ball. It'll be either Dragon Ball and then One Piece, then Naruto.
What's higher? What's higher, Dragon Ball Z or Pokemon?
Pokemon, no?
Oh, I think it's Pokemon.
It's got to be Pokemon.
The thing is, everyone's go-to saga in Dragon Ball will be the Cell saga, I would say, or even the Frieza saga, because the Frieza saga had a massive impact. But the Cell was ever for me. I loved the Majin Buu saga. I just loved how it ended.
Oscar, I don't know about you. This is Mandarin to me, blood.
Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and all this stuff was so popular. I know all of these names. I just don't know like
the context.
Yeah, I know. I even know what they look like. I just don't know the context.
Yes. So
like when you say Frieza and Cell saga, first of all, Frieza spelled that way, crazy.
Frieza was dangerous too, bro.
Frieza.
I'm like, yo,
Peter and Oscar. Like, do you know how Peter is like borderline racist at times?
Wait, whoa!
No.
Yeah.
Frieza.
This is not an accusation I'm going to stand for.
Is Peter.
This is not an accusation I'm not going to stand for.
Adrian could back me up. Frieza is 100% Peter.
This is an outrageous claim.
What? Frieza's a racist?
I need you to finish that with allegedly. I need you to end that with allegedly.
That's just a lie.
Cars. Unbelievable.
Now Frieza calls everyone. He calls all the Super Saiyans monkeys, just straight out. Like you are all monkeys.
Because they always have tails, isn't it? I swear.
Yeah.
Kakarot, that man there.
It's saying the first time Goku went Super Saiyan, it was legendary.
Oh,
what?
Nice. It was a Frieza saga.
Super Saiyan 1. There was all time.
Okay.
Go, Trunks. Who's that waste man that gave up his powers for the babe? Was it Gohan?
Vegeta, you know.
He gave up his power for Mr. Hero's Hercules' daughter. He's a sideman.
Oh, Gohan. Gohan had a thing with. He didn't give up his powers. He just stopped being a superhero.
He
said, I can't go anymore.
He gave up powers for now. Stacking shelves in Audi. Waste man.
No.
Balotelli.
No.
Failed wonder
Gohan is a failed wonder kid.
That's an
Like in
outrageous
the Cell
claim.
Saga, he was the hero. Like the kid
Goku primed him.
Bad man.
Peter. Imagine, you know what? I never want to start naming names, but I'm going to anyway. Imagine Johan Cruyff, right?
Oh God!
I created the Cruyff turn. I made this damn move. I got you a move to Man United. And then you're playing for Bromley 4 years later. That's basically what Gohan was. Gohan was Geordie Cruyff. That's who Gohan was.
Geordie Cruyff.
Like Peter, he had one of the biggest thing to do, save the world. Next thing, he died for gout.
Can I tell you what was it? You don't want to hear a failed wonder kid, or just a failed project. This is the XFL. Digimon. Get that out of the toilet. Get that out of the no.
Now, do you know what Digimon is? Digimon is like 0809 Arsenal.
0809 Arsenal?
Yeah.
Show some respect.
It's like because it had its fan base, innit? People love Digimon, but it just weren't as elite as what came before it.
You might have saved yourself.
Did I?
You might have. Comparing 09 Arsenal, 08 Arsenal to Digimon is a disrespect. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like ruthless aggression era. It's not as good as the
XFL. What are you talking about? It's XFL.
But also, Peter, do you know how much the cheat code Goku is? As you fight him, he gets stronger. That's his character.
Well,
Hogan. What the hell is this?
Yeah, he's Hulk Hogan, basically.
He's a cheat code. The longer you fight him, the stronger he gets.
Goku was Hulk Hogan. He didn't put nobody over.
He's a bad husband because he left his son to go train. He didn't see any of his births, and he's telling other people, "Yo, let's come train. Forget the wives."
Wow, on mission, just on mission. Listen, rest in
was like this Benoit, bro. He was just waiting in the ring.
Whoa, listen. Rest in peace, Akira-san. Yeah, who is actually not that guy.
Yeah,
great making it apparently.
Oscar, Lecce boss Roberto De Verza. Can I tell you what he done?
What did he do?
So after the game, Lecce lost 1-0 against Verona in Serie A, and the striker of Verona called Thomas Henry.
I'm not involved.
The Lecce manager Oscar headbutted the player of Verona, the Verona striker Henry, and has now been sacked from being the manager of Lecce. That was all. That was all I had to say about that.
Shout out to Lecce, man. Shout out to Lecce. On Pro Evolution Soccer 2011, Become a Legend mode, I racked up 36 goals at Lecce and before moving to the Premier League. It's a great season.
Was you partnered up with Fabrizio Miccoli?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh, in the feels. On that note, people, guys, it's been real.
It's been fantastic. It's been fantastic.
Nigel Pearson, what did he do? What's Nigel Pearson done? Again, like what's he in the news for? Nigel Pearson. Tell us, AD, what did he do? What did he do?
I feel like there's another not that guy somewhere, man. I feel like there's another. Oh, also for me, yeah. Sorry, guys. John Cena, you're not that guy. I'm sorry. I had to do it. Robin, I had to do it.
Oh, wait.
I don't know, you know.
I had to do it, man. John Cena, what are you doing? What
did Cena do this week?
John Cena. So last night was the Oscars, you know, the award show, and he presented an award completely naked.
Okay, I thought that was fake. So that was real.
No, it's fake. No, Oscar, it's fake. They've come out with the cup. He has a cup underneath.
Yeah, but that's not. Obviously, he wasn't. You know,
full Monty.
it's just like I'm not with. Lola says this bit was funny. I don't know. We have different styles of humor. I think
clearly.
Well, this guy has the most. He has the most Make-A-Wish Foundation wishes, right? This guy's
in Make-A-Wish history.
He's Make-A-Wish history. You know, I don't think he needs to stoop to this level. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know. This guy has an OnlyFans account. Like John Cena has an OnlyFans account. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not with it. I know it's banner. I know it's a promotion for his film, but I just don't think it's that deep.
Yeah, we didn't need this.
RDJ finally won an Oscar.
What you call it? The knockout from Anthony Joshua. Was unreal.
Yeah, Ngannou, you're not that guy, man. Hold that.
Yeah.
I mean, wasn't Ngannou like a MMA fighter though?
Yeah.
So, like, I mean,
anyone who gets knocked out like that, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the way he got knocked out was so stupid.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Not really a boxer, to be fair, nor UFC by any stretch. But fair play to Anthony Josh. Yeah, okay, guys. That wraps up this week's Top 4 podcast. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe at Top 4 Podcast on Twitter, X, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and the SoundClouds for them. Yeah, YouTube. Make sure we get up to 300 subs, man. What's going on? We're still on the 277 like it's the bus. Let's get to our 300s. Until next week, after FA Cup action and some Premier League action, we'll be back on Monday, 8 o'clock. Until then, peace.
Peace.